3, 2, 1, and we are live. Yeah. Live Gunpla build, people. I'm saying that we have anybody in the chat right now.
That's all right. They will come. It's like operation. You use tweezers to find these things and pick them up off the desk.
Where did I put that? Okay, there it is.
So you're building the
Master grade H2 normal because I like controversy.
Yeah, you're a master grade elitist.
Kind of, but not all. Yeah, okay. Not only that, but it's the age line. You know?
I like the age line. I don't think it got enough respect when it was first out. Like
Not at all. Hey, we got some people watching. Welcome, guys.
Hey guys. So
welcome, people in the chat.
I wasn't sure. I might rotate between. You'll either see my face and what I'm working on, or you'll just see my desk and what I'm working on.
We got Evan Park in the chat saying, "Yeah, I wish there were more H kits in the future."
I don't know. You might get P-Bando recolors or something.
I like the H2 normal, the Special Force edition, all in white.
Oh man, that was great. I like it. I like it.
It looked great. It looked great.
If I buy the H2 normal or the double bullet, I'd be spraying mine with like 3 tones of white.
I'm thinking about it because right now I'm gonna start the H2 normal, and yeah, might do that. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna see how the building process go. You know.
Yeah.
So
I think I'm gonna do that with my wing Gundam. I'm gonna spray it like 3 tones of grey, like a dark, a lighter, and a light grey.
Okay.
I'm gonna make it like a stealth wing Gundam.
That could be cool, man. I'm in for that. So, have you read about that new pool? Sorry about that. That just went up on Badayobi.
We saw the poll. It's
what
is
cool.
It about? I like it. It's like mobile suit variations. It looks like it's all grunt suits, like GMs and Zaku's.
Okay. Oh,
for next,
there we
next
go.
master grade.
Miguel just sent us a message on Facebook. Gunpla Network is now the biggest Gunpla group, well, English speaking Gunpla group on the world.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Thank you to everyone for following and contributing, and couldn't do it without you.
Sorry, it's kind of last minute. We just decided like maybe an hour ago to do a live build. So it's a bit disorganized right now.
let's just say what happened. Dannick said yesterday, would you like to do a live build? I'm like, yeah, man, I think I'm working from home today, and I worked a night shift as well, so yeah, I'm cool to have a couple of hours off. Oh, it's 11 a.m., Dannick. Oh, what? No, it can't be yet. And I'm like, yeah, man, I'm sitting here waiting. Like, then we had to rush to get it ready.
Yeah, because we got daytime here and nighttime, and we switched like 2 weeks ago, so we're traveling in the past and we're still in the future, something like that. This is all organized on my right now. My kits are still in bag. My runner are still in bags right now. So. I'm just trying to find out the good runner. Hey, Evan, are you still there? And if you are you building with us or just spying on us? Please all start up.
This is the really hard part. I've got like a piece of round tubing, and I'm building an adapter, and I've made I put a square piece on the end of it to make like a cap on the end of the tube, and it's just like so hard. You've got to sit here sanding, turning, because obviously I square on the end of the round piece.
Sorry for the sound, guys. I'm opening my runner. That kind of preparation today. It's all my fault. You can blame the Canadian kid. It's alright. You know the song always blame Canada anyway.
Blame Canada.
Exactly. It's okay, it's my fault this time. Okay, I think I got everything. All my runners are there. I got coffee. I'm good to go.
You got coffee, though. I drank mine while I was waiting for you.
Yeah, it's all my fault. I want that kind of thing. Cookie for everyone. Yep, I agree with that.
Now I've got that song stuck in my head. I'm also thinking like chocolate salty balls.
Okay, so without revealing anything, Mark, are you on what are you working right now?
I'm working on a special project. It's something that will be announced soon. I think we're putting up the post about it. That you'll see a build off going on the Gunpla network. So I'm scratch building some parts at the moment, making an adapter to hold a shield. So, and that's what I find now. Like, go back 2 years ago, I was like straight building, putting stickers, maybe some panel line if I was lucky. Mm-hmm. And then I think it was about a year ago now, I did my first painted kit with semi modifications. Oh yeah, it's all right. It was a seed grunt suit, seed destiny grunt suit.
Okay.
A GM type thing, and that was cool. And then I did my next painted kit like February, and that was my first airbrush kit with a couple of puttied up mods and stuff, and then it was GBWC, making diorama and shit. And then a couple of months after that, I'm like, I just finished the GM, the one I posted in the thing.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Hang on, I can actually show you guys because I'm in my build room. So there's like some like. I like that one. That was my first ever kit, SDRX78.
Good choice. Good choice.
But then you go up like.
Yes, in the chat, that's the master grade H2 normal.
And then there's my GM, my second ever diorama, the dirt one, or the sand desert one, with some scratch building.
I like that.
But now I'm just taking it to another level, yet simpler. No diorama, but I am making a few things and modifying pretty much everything else. I'm trying to leave no part of the kit untouched. But there's a lot of surface prep, and that's what I hate. I'm not very good at the compared to some of the guys like Lance. I'm not as great at the surface prep, so I need to concentrate on that.
It's okay. Well, me, I'm currently working on the master grade H2. I don't intend to do any major modification on it. I just like the kit. I just like the design of the kit,
Yeah.
And, like I said, instead, I'm just painting I just paint the inner frame and pretty much it's gonna put some wire slide on it. And
I thought you were working on the Vidar.
Well, the Vidar is my secret project.
The one that you announced. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. I'm gonna work on the Vidar next. That's gonna be like a custom kit. I'm gonna keep it as a. Sorry for that. I'm kind of. Okay, there you go. I'm gonna keep it anime. Accurate. Sorry, I was looking for the word. Anime accurate. But I'm gonna change the color, paint the new frame, add some details. If I'm able, I'm gonna do some plate on it.
Yeah, man, that's the hard part, right? You're gonna add plate to it. It sounds nice and simple. You get your sheet of styrene. That's just a millimeter. I'm still waiting on. I found a good deal. Some guy from China sells this stuff in like A4 sheets. Two A4 sheets of 1 millimeter plate here is $7.80 at the local hobby shop when they've got it in stock. But this time I found a guy on eBay. It's just taking a really long time to get here, which is strange from China. Usually it gets to me pretty quickly. I got 5 sheets coming for $8.
No, I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna jump on plate, but I have a couple of these. I got a couple of design in mind, so I'm gonna start working on that.
Have you got one of those? Have you got one of these?
Nope.
Okay, that's the Tamiya Scriber 2. They're like between $6 and $10, depending on the hobby shop, or Banzai Hobby have them pretty cheap. Like, get one of those, because when you're cutting pla plate, if you don't have like something like this, like a chopper, which I just recently got, this is the Pro's TC100M. Miguel got the chopper. If you don't have one of those, cutting pla plate, like when you're doing, like, it's easy. This is meant to be a panel scribing tool, right? But I find it's actually, like everyone else said, you can cut pla plate. You just keep going over. It creates a really smooth line.
I might do that then.
Yeah, they're so cheap, and you can actually do panel lines with it. I did a few. It just takes more cleanup effort than an actual chisel.
But right now I'm still at the planning phase, because it might be also my GBWC entry for next year.
Yeah.
So yeah, I might enter a GBWC. Who knows?
Woo!
But I'm not a big classificator. I'm not an awesome builder, you know. Just doing my stuff.
Yeah, just go with the flow, you know. Like, I put in that Zaku this year, and everyone's like, "Oh, where's your other box? Like, for the other part of it, like, you know, where is it in the car?" And I'm like, "No, this is the whole thing. Like, take it out of the box." And they're like, "Oh man, from the photos, the thing looked gigantic." And I'm like, "Yeah, well, you know, when you zoom in on shit, it always looks bigger."
Exactly.
But yeah, so that's what everyone was just amazed. It was like a HG, and it was small. All right, I think.
No, the people in the chat today, if we were last minute, that what happens.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe I should open up the chat. I don't.
F20. Okay.
So we've got 3 people watching us.
Yeah, so guys, if you have any questions, you can jump in, or Mark's
Yeah,
GBWC entry.
Yeah, I've done one. Don't think I'm the expert. You need Lance and Kieran for that.
Yeah, I wish they were on.
Yeah, I'll send him a message. Kieran might come join us, actually.
That'd be awesome.
Because he works night shift, so.
Okay.
Let's see if he answers. Oh, it is so good going back to like proper internet speed, hey?
What happened?
I'm waiting. I'm probably going to get a bill from my service provider, I reckon, because they're like, "Oh, you know, yeah, we're seeing dropouts." I'm like, "Yeah, guys, I'm getting 2.5 megaseconds."
Yeah,
it's like, it's rubbish. I'm on ADSL, but I'm not far from the telephone exchange, so like I'm only a K or so from there, which means you should get good speed. And they're like, "Oh, we can see dropouts." And I'd forgotten I'd put a line filter on my. We don't have a phone, but I put a line filter on there because we'd had dropouts before, like the line was unstable. So we were putting a line filter on between the modem and the outlet to reduce that. And the line filter must have failed, and the guy's come into the house and he's gone like, "Oh, where's your modem?" I'm like, "Yeah, I checked it." I thought the cable was running straight into it. The line filter was hidden behind the cabinet. So he's like followed it back, found it, removed it, and I went back to like 9.95. I gained 7 megasecond by removing the line filter. So I'm probably going to get a bill on that one. Hopefully not.
Sure you are. So what do you think of the new metal build, the Astria Type F? Have you seen it?
The Australia?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not a huge fan of those designs.
Well, this one looks good though. Like, look at that baby. No.
Hang on, I'm just going to our webpage, gunplanetwork.com. Kieran's just seen my message, so we'll see if he comes. There we go.
Look at that
No,
faceplate, though.
He's at the gym.
Okay. He's always at the gym. Such a manly man.
I was there at like 5:45 this morning.
So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, isn't the Australia just like what's its name? Isn't it just like it's a modified X-Year or something? Or?
Yeah, kind of. It's a red X, yeah. Let's just say that way. But where is? I just like that faceplate right there. I don't know if you can see it properly, but like without the eyes, it's just like a visor.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I just it's kind of like not my cup of tea, shall we say?
Yeah, you're more into UC. That's why.
Oh yeah, UC is like the best shit ever.
No, I agree with you. Talking about UC, what did you thought of the last season of Thunderbolt?
Oh yeah, well, I mean, Bandit Flower's on its way out now, so the people who can't deal with subtitles can finally watch it. So spoilers.
Yeah, without spoiling.
Yeah. It was good. I liked it. Thunderbolt is like my main kind of like thing I'm waiting for now. It's either Thunderbolt or Origin.
Yeah.
So
I never watched Origin actually.
Yeah, you need to watch it.
Well,
I know you've read.
I read the manga. That's why.
Yeah.
I read Origin. So I was like, okay, so they are adapting a manga that is adapting an anime. I mean, at one point you have to stop adapting stuff, you know. But the manga was super awesome, so maybe I should jump in.
Yeah, I think you should. Hey, like it's one of those ones I think that are just good to watch. It's good fun. Okay, how am I going to do that now? Am I just going to glue it, or am I going to? It's that hard choice. Do you pull out the drill bit, get the glue? What do you do? Okay. I need putty, so we got my Tamiya putty. We got my toothpicks for applying it, because you know what? For anyone watching, like that costs like $2-3 for God knows how many toothpicks are in there. And it's great. It's like, the fine tip point for pushing masking tape into panel line ridges, applying putty, stirring paint, putting a drop of paint from, like enamels into your dish. Like so many uses. I kind of didn't really think about them at first, but then I saw somebody else using them. I'm like, damn, that is like a good, cheap, disposable alternative to things.
There you go. It's that kind of day, we don't have a lot of conversation yet.
Yeah, that's all right. People are coming. We'll give them time. Okay. Now, if I put a hole in the side of that, am I going to ruin the access for the handle? Maybe, maybe not. I can always make another piece, I guess. Where's my drill? There we go.
We got Christian something doing a live build on the Facebook group at the same time they lost. That's why he's stealing our
Christian Jean or something.
Yeah, I can see his name. Sorry.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're welcome to join us. Oh my God, Harry, never seen Scarface, Godfather, or Casino, or Goodfellas.
Oh, good.
Oh,
I'm judging
Harry,
you, man.
Harry, I'm judging you hard here. Like,
Okay, anyone watching right now, like we got that moderator Harry. You never watched Godfather, Casino, or Goodfellas.
And like, I just, I think there's certain movies you need to
watch. You never watch Full Metal Jacket also. Oh my!
But he's watched Moana like 6 times. Yeah, so's my like 3-year-old neighbor.
Oh God!
What? It's a
kid's savage.
It's in the kids section of Netflix.
Well, it's a good-looking movie, you know.
I'm sure it is, but I'm just saying, like, it's in the kids section of Netflix.
Oh goodness!
Harry, we love you, man.
It's okay, man.
Love you.
Even if you don't watch good movie, we're just judging you. It's part of the deal.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I'm sure he judges me for shit. Like, I ask dumb questions.
The American is judging everyone.
How do you put on these pigments? And it was like, it's actually the simplest thing in the world. Take a brush, put some on the end, wipe it on. If you work with pigments, get like an old dish or something that you don't mind, put some foil or something in it, and work in the bowl or the dish, because that shit just goes everywhere. But they're actually like a really good, easy way to add like texture and I can't remember what else to say about, but like levels of detail to your kits for like, what I get. This is a MIG ammo pigment. It's just a straight black one, and that's kind of like, I used it for blaster marks or like where thrusters or verniers had been firing, so I put it down the side of panels and stuff to give it like a burnt effect or and that is like $5 or something, I think, for Australian for that. And there's I to be honest with you, I think I used what I thought was a ton of it on the backpack, the legs, the body, and I don't think I actually made a dent in the top of the container. I probably have that pigment for the next 20 years.
That's good.
Yeah. Like same, I got SMS. I got their pigment, which is the Australian company that some of you guys on Gunpla Network have ordered off. And I got their sand pigment, the desert yellow, and that same sort of thing, because it's a desert kit. I wanted to be able to apply that pigment to it to give it an effect like it had been rolling in the dirt, and that was really cool. Same thing, didn't really use much.
Everything is gonna join us when it's over.
He's like, can't remember how to set it up.
But I want to say, have you seen the movie like 32 times already?
I can't tell you how many times I've seen like Goodfellas, Casino, Godfather. Godfather 1 is probably the best out of all of them. Like,
yeah, not the third one. Not the third one. You don't have a third one. It doesn't exist.
Yeah, no, I do. I mean, I could watch it, but I'm not like, it's not my one I'll go out of my way to watch. I've just got the one on DVD.
It's not good. I'm already having issue reading the pen. Okay, there you go. There you go. It's that kind of night, eh? Well, for you, it's that kind of day.
Yeah. So now what we were saying, back to Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt's awesome.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I was like so devastated when they wrote off like the full armor RX-78. It was like, no, how did that thing get beaten? I know the Zaku was beastie as well, but it's good because like it's that anime where, or the manga, I guess, as well, where you're seeing like both sides. There was an episode for the EFSF, and then there was an episode for the Xeon guys. Then back to back, you got one of each, and then you got to combine. So you always saw both sides of the story, not just.
It's just a good guy or the bad guy.
Yeah, and that's I think that's what's good about Gundam. Hey, like, you know, we build the kits and stuff because we love it, but in the animes and stuff that we watch, you get both points of view. It's not just from the good guy's point of view. You get, or who's to say who's good or bad. A lot of people support Xeon. But,
it's the reality of war, you know.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I think I've got that done.
Yeah, I'm having a fitting issue on the Bandai kit. Or maybe I just suck.
Yeah, the only fitting issue I've had on a Bandai kit is when I've played with it.
You play with your kit? Oh my god.
Oh, like, I mean, when I've done something like this where I'm modifying it.
Yeah. Ready. Where is it? We got Steve. Sorry if I mispronounce your name. And Steve Middendorf in the chat saying, "I just want a Master Grade Atlas."
Yeah, I think that'll be coming, but you know, like we've still got another season.
It's gonna be a Verka for sure.
Yeah.
But I wish you're gonna be. Well, I don't like the arm on it though. You know, like the arm gimmicks.
The sub arms. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not a fan of it, but the color pattern on it just looks so good.
Yeah.
I want a Psycho Zaku.
Well, that can be next on your shopping list after you've.
No, the next thing on my shopping list right now is the Master Grade Phoenix.
Phoenix. Oh no, I'm not a fan of that gold looking.
Yeah, but I got all the unicorn line, the Master Grade unicorn line. I got everything. That's the only kit missing. Yeah. So I'm not a fan of the gold, but it's like I need to finish the line. It's in my blood.
Yeah, I think we'll definitely get a Master Grade Atlas. You need to reply to Harry. He's just messaged asking if it'll work on his phone, which I think it will if he has Google Hangouts installed. But yeah, I think we'll get a Master Grade Atlas for sure. Like it's money.
But what makes sense because the Thunderbolt sold well and the Psycho Zaku is still selling well.
So I think we should get like another re-release of an Act guy as well, or a new Act guy, because obviously there were so many variants in that that 5 or 6 of them were all different in that thing. So
well, that would make sense. I'm just wondering if we're really gonna have like G-Cell Verka. Because
yeah. No, there's no rush. That's what I mean. Like they've got time.
Don't forget that doesn't mean because we had a pool that it's gonna happen, but you know.
Yeah, well, so we just got another poll again, and you're like, what?
Yeah. Well, okay.
Okay.
That part just fire.
I've made shoulder mounts that worked there.
I forgot that I hated the transformable kit.
Oh, why? So many parts in the frame.
Exactly.
Yeah, I haven't done one yet, so.
But some of them are so cool looking. I mean, look at the Zeta, Master Grade Zeta 2.0.
Yeah. Surface prep. Did you post this on the main page? There's a live build.
Yep. Yeah, but like I said, we are a bit last minute.
Yeah, people can always tune in on their phones while they're working. That's what I would do.
Well, we got a lot of view after,
Yeah.
But I must say, right now we are not the most entertaining people because we're both really concentrate.
Anyone with doing some art as well, man. If you're going to do any pla plate and stuff, apart from that Tamiya cutter, see like this.
Yes.
This is actually just like a really small file, flat. Okay. But they also come in that's the round one. I bought like a set of 2, 4, 6, 8. It's like 8 or 9 of these files, and they're not hobby files. They're actually like this is actually from my local hardware store. It was like $6.
Okay.
And they're actually like files for like a jeweler or something, but they come in semi-round, half circle, like all these different shapes, which on a side skirt, I don't know if you guys will be able to see this, but maybe that angle. I basically there were bits in here that were sticking up, and they were to hold the grenades to the side skirts, but I don't want the grenades on the side skirt anymore. I just want the side skirt. So what I've done is use the half circle file to get in there and actually, get the bit that was in there out of it. So, yeah, hang on. I'll be back in a sec.
It's again. We'll take your time. Oh God. So how does that thing goes? So for people, I will not recommend. I'm just building the main body, and it's already a pain.
Oh man, like first world problems when your missus calls you and says, "Did you order something online? I just got a message from Australia Post, like our local postal service, going, you've got they're saying there's a delivery coming tomorrow." And I'm like, "No, I haven't ordered anything in ages." Like, oh no, wait, that was me. I ordered a garden wreath or something. And it was like, oh,
it's that kind of thing.
It's like forgotten shit that we ordered a week ago. And what I'm enjoying more and more now as I go along down the rabbit hole of spending money on, I've got some chisels from MadWorks. They're actually cheaper, but good chisels. Yeah. So now I'm like, I had a really plain side skirt. I've just done a simple panel line on that one because it was completely and utterly blank. I've sanded those out. I've made a mount because I want to put new shoulder armor over the top. I don't want to use the standard Zaku ones, so I've made my own mount out of pla plate and pole to mount new ones. I've extended a post using a piece of pla pole. I've got chain mesh tubing here to replace standard plastic Zaku piping. Yeah, it's all really, it's whatever you want to do. You can do.
So, are you still using the part opener?
Yes, I am. I've been using the. Where is it there? Banzai Hobby. Get yourself one of these guys. They're like $3, $4, something like that. 300 yen. Dirt cheap, and I think one of the best investments ever, because at the moment, every time which I snap build kits and then I strip them back for painting and modification and stuff like I think most people would do. It just makes it so much easier to reopen everything because I was always using my knife blade before and struggling. Tools. That's actually a pin vise with an adjustable.
What is this?
That's a pin vise. It's got a swivel bit on the base, and then as you screw that up or down, it opens and closes the drill bit. and it comes with that was $16 from just a local place, and it comes with a ton of drill bits, so you can drill holes out. Like, where's my okay? So on the side of the Zaku leg, there was just a ton of open space. So all I've done is drilled out like holes to give it like another level of detail.
Okay.
So, that's another cheap modification. Those drill bits will never wear out because you're only drilling plastic instead of, I think they're probably meant for timber or metal. So this is a different pin vise I had before. It takes the bigger piece, but it's not as good because you're constantly like twisting it yourself. Whereas with this one, because it's got the swivel base, you just turn like that and you hold this solid bit, hold this piece in the back, and it turns for you. So it's a bit more, automated, I guess. That's cool. So you build up, you buy tools as you go, as you need them.
That's what happened here. I must say, so far, I'm not that impressed with the Master Grade H2.
I thought it'd be a really cool kit. I think the H2 is my favorite Age Gundam.
Yeah, me too. In terms of design, it's my favorite one. But in terms of surface, all the details and all that stuff, I am not super impressed so far. But at the same time, I watched a lot of reviews and I know what I was getting at. But I didn't thought it was going to be like that. Well, in the end, it will look good on the shelf because they all do. Except that fucking a real great Zeta. Sorry for swearing, but that's true.
Yeah.
F22, where it is, there it is. So, do you watch the Build Fire thing?
Yeah, I watch Build Fighters. Oh, we've lost someone. We've only got two. Come back. Yeah, no, I like Build Fighters. I'm a Build Fighters fan. Though Battle Log is slowly turning me off.
Yeah.
I'm not a massive fan.
Yeah, I watched maybe an episode of Battle Log and I just skip forward.
Watch the first episode, by all means. Great. Second episode, massive advertisement for Gundam-based Tokyo.
Yeah.
Still not bad. But yeah, like number 3, I hate the Super Femina and stuff, so that was just terrible. It was painful for me to watch.
Mm-hmm.
And number 4 was kind of okay again. It wasn't anything.
We got Steve in the chat saying he preferred the Age 1 normal because it has an amazing possibility. Yeah, I heard the inner frame of that one was super awesome. It just personally I prefer the design of this Age 2 normal, so that's why I went with it. But like I said, so far in terms of so far details, I'm really not impressed. So I'm gonna see when it's done. But maybe I should have go with the Age 1.
Yeah, definitely. Like if you've got this one now, you should get the Age 3 as well, even though it's basically a double Zeta.
Did they release an Age 3 in terms of Master Grade? I don't think so.
Did they? I thought they would have because they seemed to have
No, I think they started with the H2 because the line was selling really bad.
Yeah. Oh.
That's why actually that's why you got the full mechanical line now, because they lost so much money with the Age line that they didn't want to jump over right to the Master Grade line.
Scratch build, Dannick. Scratch build.
More works.
What am I doing next?
Steve, are you still building? Are you building right now? Are you working on something, or just wondering?
I think Steve's usually in our chats. He actually watches religiously.
There you go. What the heck is that, eh? What the heck is that? It's like a chicken collarbone.
Maybe.
Bandai sometime. There you go.
Oh, why don't I go over here? this page.
So we're trying to help someone to get in the chat.
I've just thrown out our link as well in Model Maker's Boom Hub. Just see if we can grab it. Oh, we got a third person again.
What? It's going crazy right now.
Yeah. Thoughts on the? Well, I know what Dannick's going to say here. Thoughts on the Weiss Sinanju? I'm a Build Fighters fan myself, and it's my son's favorite, so we always watch it together. That's cool, Steve, because I've got a son, and he's only 2.5 at the moment. I keep trying to get him to watch it. He's watched 0083 with me. That's as far as we've gotten. I'm not sure he was watching. He just loved all the explosions.
Well, that's good enough.
Yeah, start him early. So, how old's your son, Steve, if I can ask?
What do you think of the Western Ninja?
I liked it. That's episode 2 of Build Fighters, of the battle log.
Okay.
Yeah. I think we showed you the photo. You and Zeddy were like, "Oh my god, I lost your minds."
I think it's not a secret. I despise the Build Fighter series and everything coming out from it. But that's Ninja though. That's Ninja though. I might have to buy it, and it's only on I grade, so it's a P Bandai.
Yeah, I know, but you can organize that.
Steve, his son is 9 years old.
Get Zeddy. He's 9. Yeah, that's a good age, I guess. Because he can probably build with you as well. Like in my room here, I've got enough space to have another desk behind me or beside me or something, or I'll get a bigger desk. So, one day that's the dream. Build with me.
Hello, Reason. Sorry if I misspoke.
Yes. Reason.
I'm not good with me. I think it's time.
But yeah, I'm a massive Build Fighters fan too, man. It's just an interesting kind of way to look at Gunpla, I guess, because they redo all the designs. It's what we're doing here ourselves. When we build, we paint, we modify.
Yeah, I can understand why you like it, because it's like a big homage to Gunpla builders.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, 2.5 years ago, I wasn't doing anything like this shit. I built an SD, and that took me about 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
So, just because I was slow and no time, but so reason 2 pronunciations. Yeah, cool. No worries, man.
And I'm French too, so I just massacre your name.
Yeah.
So I have that thick accent.
Yeah.
Right.
Steve said, I build MGs and he does the HGs and my daughter does the bear guys. Oh, so that's cool, like family sort of thing. Your wife probably hates it and she goes nowhere near the building area when you guys are doing it.
Or maybe she's into it too, that would be the dream.
Probably, that might be getting a bit extreme, like a family building time.
That would be awesome.
Okay, so I've modified the back. I have sanded. I have panel lines on the feet are done. I'm getting very close. I've got to wait for that glue to set because last time I touched it, I knocked the pin off. I've got my shoulder armor is ready to go. I've got some Barbatos 6th form shoulder armor. I'm not sure. I stuck a vent on it. I'm not sure if that's going to work, but see how it goes. She has book club. There we go.
Trying to help Altair to join me. We have to explain it. Copy-paste stuff. So.
Yeah, I know. Hang on, man. I've just got to go grab my power supply for my laptop. It's just back.
It's gonna die.
Room. Yeah, 5-minute warning.
No, run, you fool! Shit. Seriously, not that impressed with it. It's not supposed to go there. Shit. Wow, stress mark. Okay, that's not a good start with the Master Grade H2 so far. Really not a good start. I'm afraid that I'm gonna break the kit or something. That's not good. Why is it doing that? Let's do it that way then. There you go. So people, what are you up to? Well, I'm waiting for Mark to come back. I've been watching recently some Sega Gundam. You know, like the 3 movie they release. And with the what is it? The updated animation. It's not bad. Not bad at all. I mean, you get the Yakushiki in there, so for sure it's not bad. There you go. We're also gonna have the YouTube giveaway this weekend, so you might want to keep an eye open for that. And we are giving away a real great double riser with a picture signed by Lance Nguyen, the 2016 Australia GBWC champion. So there is that to say. So if you want a chance to win a real great double riser, that's the place. We also have two giveaway open right now on the Facebook page if you did not enter so far. Yeah, he's back.
Sorry guys, I had to go find the charger, and I thought while I'm there, another shot of espresso.
Yeah, I just made a big stress mark on my kit.
A stress mark? How did you do that?
The piece didn't snap in place, and I don't know if you can you see it? I don't think so. Like,
yeah, hold it
the
there.
white,
Yeah, I see. Yeah, light
right
grey. Yeah, yeah,
like,
I see it.
but I'm not gonna transform it. So fuck. So yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
It's
watch the
gonna stay that way.
language.
Yeah, no transformation for that one.
Hello.
Can hear you, man. There you go. I haven't built a kit for me in a long time, I must say. I've been busy with the page and everything, like trying to build stuff up, signing the deal. So it's quite pleasant to go back to simply building, you know. Recently, I just built the mega size unicorn. Otherwise, we got a lot of new Master Grade GM comment coming out pretty soon. Are you excited, people? A couple of good announcements. Does anyone is excited about the Perfect Grade Exia? Do we have anyone who's gonna buy one? I'm just curious because it is quite expensive in my opinion. It's cool looking, but it's quite expensive. It's even worse if you're going for the Lightning version, is it?
Back. Lightning version of
the Perfect Grade Exia. I think it's quite expensive.
I don't know. I haven't bought any Exias yet. I was actually thinking I might get the RG as my first one.
Oh yeah?
I like the RG. It looks cool.
I heard it was a good kit.
Yeah.
One of the better ones. What the heck? Just go there. What's happening, Harry? We need to invite him.
Yeah, I think Harry's struggling, man. He needs a hand.
Yeah. I'm on it already. Well, like I said, we have to teach the guy how to copy paste, so I mean, that may take some time. Okay. For fuck's sake. Where can I find out? Is it?
Oh man, this is the problem with like scratch building. I've like made something that hopefully won't look too shit once it's painted, but I'm now like going, maybe I should make like a drop down mask, like an eye shield for. It's just limitless once you start doing stuff. You'll be like, oh yeah, I could do this, I could do that. And you never end up finishing the build in the time that you want to because
you always want to add stuff and make it better. Okay. Let's see what's the problem here.
No invites.
Oh my god.
No, I'm not going to bother trying to make a face mask for this thing today. It's just going to be too hard.
Okay, so far I don't know what's happening with that kit, but it's bad. Bad engineering everywhere.
It's quite strange for Bandai. What year was it made, that kit?
Was it 2011? I think so. I think it was. Okay, there it goes. That way. Like that. There you go. Okay. We are on something here. Okay, Harry Dad's not able to join.
Someone's mowing their lawn here.
This is how busy we are today.
So what's everyone doing in the chat? Are they working today? Are they not working? As you can see, I'm still taking work calls even though I'm not working.
IT life, I guess.
Kind of, but more just life for me. I'm always on the phone. What if I was just shorten? If I didn't have that, I just have. Yeah, I'm going like wicked at the moment. I'm making my own sourdough bread.
You know what?
I'm making my own sourdough bread.
Okay.
I've got a veggie patch that's finally producing some stuff at the moment. I got some. We call them zucchinis, but apparently in like Europe they call them courgettes.
In Canada we call it zucchini, so you're good.
Yeah, you call them zucchinis. I think it's a. Yeah, I thought it was like a British colonial thing or something, but apparently in England they call them courgettes, which I would have sounded French, but yeah. So I got like looking out to a lovely view of my backyard at the moment, and I've getting excited about all the stuff I'll be cooking using that stuff. I have many interests and hobbies. I just like my partner can't understand how I'm interested in 4,000 things at once.
What else are you doing except Gunpla?
Yeah, well, I mean, so I go like Gunpla, cycling, I go to the gym, work. I had to give up gaming because that was just too much, not enough time. We've got a veggie patch. I'm building a kids' playland behind us here, so I'm doing like a builder's job as well.
Well, that's nice for your kid, though.
Yeah, he'll love it. It's his Christmas present. Like, I mean, to buy them here was like $3,000.
Okay, that's crazy.
To buy one, yeah, that you could have then install in the backyard, or I could build one myself, and it's costing me maybe $1,000. But we're actually not getting just the playland. You're getting like a gate. We're landscaping the area with dinosaurs hidden in a little, garden section. So,
oh, fuck's sake, Harry! Sorry for swearing. The guy sent me.
I saw Zeddy. That background is so accurate. I'm like, yeah, he's probably just crying on the other end.
Oh my god! Come on, Harry, you can do it. I believe in you. Well, if he's able to join, I think he's gonna deserve a round of applause.
Yeah.
I mean,
so what's everyone in the chat up to? Risson, Steve, what are you guys doing? And anyone else? It says 4 watching, but I can only see 2 people commenting.
They're stalking us.
Yeah, man. It's probably those people from like other groups going, how did they get so many members in such a short time?
That's because of Mark or some personality. Because he's like you, Jack, and that's one.
Doubtful.
I mean, that's my issue with it so far. Look, that thing that's the spoiler going on the back,
Yeah, the spoiler. Yeah,
it's one piece coming out from directly the runner. It's not snap or anything. I just cut it from the runner like that, so you can guess the amount of details on it. It looked like a high grade so far.
It looks like a big high grade.
Yeah, exactly.
What about the inner frame though? Because surely that's got to have a bit of detail for it to be a master.
Maybe I can show you something if you can see properly.
Yeah. Are you going to be painting this inner frame or?
Yeah, exactly. Just painted I touch up after, but I don't know. I'm not sure yet. Reason, the chat saying he's getting ready to start a Gundam role-playing session. Oh, holy moly. Do we get an area?
Oh, we've got one corner.
Okay, we got like this side of his face.
Oh, God. It looks like he's one of those guys. He's kidnapped someone. You can see like the basement a lot. What's going on, Harry?
I only have a couple letters, so.
You look like the kind of guy I never watched Full Metal Jacket.
All right, everyone in the chat. Harry Dodds has joined us.
He's a weird gentleman. Steve is working on the master grade new gun. Yes, yes. Sorry,
Camera.
Steve. You
Oh,
did
you
the
try
right
to your
choice.
phone.
Working on the master grade new gun down. This is the right choice. Good thing. I'm proud of you. And you're gonna have an awesome time doing that. Are you good, Harry?
Harry, what do you? Turn your phone.
Hold
Rotate.
on, I'm trying to...
Rotate your phone 180.
Look like
God damn it! Hold on.
You look like you're crashing on an airplane or something like that.
Is that better?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's better.
Hold on. I was using the
Tripod.
How do I flip this stupid thing? Yeah, I was trying to use...
Don't give up, man. One day at a time. One day at a time.
Wait, is that better? Or is that still sideways?
It's still sideways.
Alright, hold on. I think this is better.
Okay, getting there. We see Jim in the back, so that's good.
Oh, I can't fucking... Hold on. I gotta figure this crap out. Goddamn technology.
It's not technology, man. It's like you, I think. Technology's going alright.
Let's just admit it. If one day Skynet becomes true, Harry's the first one to die. Oh god.
What the hell?
This is good. Like, Harry will work it out for next time. So next time we're doing a live build, he can just jump straight in.
You know it's not gonna happen.
I wouldn't get you hopes. Yeah.
Alright, okay.
You're lying to yourself already.
Praying for miracles. Come on. Alright, my tripod only goes sideways. I'm trying to figure something out.
Gunpla Network.
Guy
Gunpla Network. The most
that's good.
group on the internet.
That's good. We can see your work area if you tilt it slightly more down.
Hold on. Let me see. What could I mount this on?
I don't know. I've used like a bookcase and a speaker and a glass and everything else in mine.
I need a paper clip, some strings, and some bubble gum, and I got.
Don't
All
forget.
out of bubble gum.
I was going to say, don't forget the all important the MacGyver toolkit. You need your hobby knife.
All right, if I can get it mounted here, what the hell can I do? Man, this is
Steve, so far I really like the Master Grade, the new Verka with shifting armor gimmicks. Yeah, it's really cool, man. Did you buy the regular version? Did you buy the special coating or? But just be cautious because when you're gonna you got like this small silver sticker that go under the psycho frame. Just be cautious because of that sometimes it can get really tight in this space and you can lose like a part. And it's going to be claimed by the void, you know what it is. But it's an awesome kit. It's the best looking Gundam. If I got the ones, the Master Grade new Gundam.
New Gundam. Oh, yeah. new Gundam. Yeah.
All right, how's this?
It's on my
okay?
list. That's good, man. That's
working.
Yeah, you're good.
All right.
You made it 10 out of 10.
What are you working on? The Hyzak?
Yeah, the same Hizaku that I was working on. Yeah, is that good? I don't know if you can see that.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, I'm trying to work on these chipping.
What do you like it
so
so far?
Do you airbrush on that chipping fluid and then you do the... Oh, you're using those
the chipping. The chipping fluid, I used it the one time. What I did was I airbrushed. What did I airbrush? Yeah, you airbrush the regular colors to say it was like a grandpa, it'd be white. So you airbrush the white, and then you would spray the chipping fluid over that, and then over the chipping fluid you would spray like the color of like rust or dirt, and then once you do that, then you would take like a paintbrush with like water on it, and then you pull it up, and then it'll start stripping the brown off. And then whatever brown you leave is what's left, and will make it look like rust or dirt.
Yeah. I had a demonstration. Aaron did it in that thing. It looks cool. I'll have to get some next time I'm near Hobbyco.
We got a question for our
Yeah, it's definitely cool. It just takes like a try or two to get used to. It's not something like, you could really do and you're like, oh, it's awesome. Like, I think I redid mine about 3 times where I kind of figured out how to do it.
So we got a question for Ari in the chat right now, coming from a name that I can read because it's in Chinese. Question for Ari. I noticed you shared a name with Gundam Age Rifle. Do you get royalty from Sunrise for that? Or?
The Dodds gun or the Dodd rifle? Yeah. I don't.
Yeah.
So
I have to get a kit just to use the Dodds rifle, though.
So, but I just told your name like that.
I hope it's a good gun. I never watched the show. I hate it if it's a bad gun named after me.
Oh, that was the first good gun they had in that series. Like, nothing else they had. The beam spray gun was useless against the enemy until they made that one. That was like the killer.
All right, makes me feel a little bit better.
Yeah. Let's use some glue. Be careful.
So how do you like the Isaac so far? Is it the high grade from 2002?
Yeah, it's the old one.
How do you like it?
It's a cool kit. I mean, I like it. It's really cool, but it's the same thing with every other high grade from a while ago. The articulation is just garbage.
Yes, it is.
I mean, the worst part was if I didn't change his hand that holds the gun, he wouldn't be able to hold the gun properly.
Exactly.
So I had to change out both hands to 2 different hands so he could actually hold the gun like a normal robot.
Uh-huh.
But it's definitely a cool kit. It's got its regular high-grade seam lines you have to get rid of. And I don't know, I just like the clunky, old-looking kits. I think they look cool.
I do. Yeah, that's the squarer kits are my favorite too. UC older stuff.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you the last time I built something that had names.
Steve in the chat saying my first custom paint job was the Master Grade Jesta with the Red Warrior head and painted it the Optimus Prime color.
Yeah, I think a few people were doing that. Hey, like it's definitely like the Amazing Red Warrior, Amazing or Lightning Black Warrior repaint, and you've got Optimus Prime.
There you go.
Oh no.
Reason in the chat, I've never painted before, just getting back into Gunpla.
Ah, you'll enjoy it when you get to it. Well, no, you'll probably hate it, but the finished result's always good.
Or you just hate yourself because you get back into cracking. So,
oh my god.
What is that? So, are you still watching Iron Blooded Dolphin?
What?
Are you still watching IBO Season 2?
Yeah, I think it's only on. I think we're only on episode like 4 over here now.
Okay, and how do you like it so far?
It's good. I like it. I mean, I haven't really gotten that deep into it, but I'm not a huge fan of the new suits. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
I kind of like season 1 suits a little bit better.
Which designs you're not digging?
I can't even remember the names of them. I'm basically on to the part where they got like that space pirate with the 2 big like swords. I really didn't like that one. And then there's 2 side bodyguards that had chains. I wasn't a fan of those either.
Oh, that's the same suit, the Hugo.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I didn't like that either, but I've seen a modified one. Looks pretty cool. Guys have done custom jobs.
Yeah, I mean, as IBO, I like it as a story. I'm not the hugest fan on too many of their suits. Mm-hmm. So you're not really going to see me build a lot of IBO kits.
Makes sense.
The story's good.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not the best, but it's not bad. I'm not going to spoil anything because you're still watching it. Mm,
Do you have a
Yeah,
new
no spoilers.
design in the season that you like so far, or because you would have seen like
Not
Tekkadan
really.
have got the
I don't think I've really gotten far enough in to see most of the suits yet, though. Basically, it was just the lupus and a couple of different kind of grays.
mhm.
Yeah, those are like the grunt suits now. Yeah, those are all right. I don't mind those.
I got a sheet and I had to order it from Japan because my local shop was out of it forever.
Yeah, those ones I don't mind. I think I don't really like the color of them, but as a suit, I think it looks kind of cool.
Custom paint coming soon. Then
Yeah.
I've got this one, but I also ordered the option set so I can make the Landman roadie.
I saw actually someone put, I think it was the man roadie from the first season. I think so. I saw someone put a Zaku high mobility legs on it, and it actually looked kind of cool.
Yeah, well, anything bigger than what they've got, because they're obviously in space, they don't need the more thrusters, bigger legs, because they're flying. They don't land on anything really. So that makes sense for the first season, but then obviously they're doing land-based work in the second, so they need the bigger legs, more thrusters. But that option set 9 was like $5, $6, right? It comes with the legs I need to make the Landman roadie, but you also get like a thruster pack, extra armor. You can turn a Grays into a Gay Rail. So the prototype for the Grays then there's also like 2 machine guns you could add to the Gushin, so it could have more guns. There's tons of parts in this thing. Like for $5, $6, I've got like heaps more stuff.
Yeah, I got the parts from the first one. I thought that was pretty good for the price. You get a lot of stuff. I think it was like a shield. I got that big rail gun kind of thing I put on my last desert build.
Yeah, I know.
Like the Barbatos bazooka, whatever that was. You get a lot of stuff in those little things.
Yeah, for $5, $6, it's awesome. Dannick's stepping away for a second. On the chat, what do we got? I can't even pronounce your name, sorry, because you've got Japanese symbols or Chinese symbols. If you care to put your name up, I will read that. Wipe sweat from brow. I thought Harry was going to preach about seam lines again.
Nah, who the hell is that?
I don't know. Someone there just said. Obviously, you've spoken about it online or on the forums before because they thought you were going to talk about seam lines. And then Steve said, I only like the Barbatos Lupus, not a fan of the Lupus Rex. Yeah, like, Steve, I'm the same as you. Hey, like, I think the Lupus is a better version of the Barbatos, but I'm coming around to the Lupus Rex. I'm digging the whole, animalistic look to it. So, I don't know. I'll probably end up getting one of the 2 designs in a 1/100.
Talking about the Lupus?
Oh yeah, Steve in the chat just said he liked the Lupus, not the Lupus Rex from season 2.
Well, I like both of them actually.
You know what we're talking about, don't you, Harry? You've seen the kits, obviously. So
yeah, I mean, I've seen the Lupus in the show. I don't know. I haven't seen the Lupus Rex in action yet, but just looking at it, not a fan.
Yeah, even in action, I don't think you will like it. It's not your kind of thing.
Yeah, it's I dig it for the tail aspect and everything. I see how that would be handy, but yeah, like I'll probably just get the Lupus because I like the big sword. It's a taller, bigger version. And then someone in there, Dannick, has said, he wiped sweat. I thought Harry was going to preach about seam lines again.
Oh goodness. Well, he's not wrong about seam line, but at the same time, I just don't care. It's not about me. Anyhow, let's not get into that.
I dig it. Like the IBO stuff is just amazing. That's why I've gone and bought the 2 grunt suits because I'm going to have a Sheetan, a Lupus, and a Landman roadie on like a display base. I'm going to do. I've got my Lupus 5th/6th form over there, which is cool. But I think I'll I'll get the lupus instead of just the standard barley.
But you know what the sixth form has that none of them have? The big T-Rex mace.
Yeah, no, I've got that, and it's actually a really shit piece of. You can't do anything with it. It can't hold it on its back and stand upright. It can't hold it forward because it leans forward and falls over.
Mine can. I got it. But I got a 1/100. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I see HG.
Okay.
The thing is just too damn big.
But yeah, I just bought it because of the maze. I saw it in the show. And I was in Japan when they. Yeah, I was in Japan when the final episode of season 1 was released, and I watched it on TV Japan. And then the day after, I went to Yodobaishi, and they had like that huge pile of sixth form.
Yeah,
that was because I bought 2 of them.
Yeah, I've seen when they do that. One of my mates went shopping for me there, and he sent like a photo. It was like, you bastard.
Yeah, it's like that. It's just
I hate when you see people go to Japan. They send you a photo like, look at this, and you're like, I wish I was there right now.
Who's that bird whistling?
Oh, yeah, that's probably me. I've got because it's like 12:30 here or something. 1 o'clock actually. Shit, I'm gonna have to go soon. It's middle of the day, so I've got my house is surrounded by trees. I kind of live almost country.
Oh, that's like the real birds. Oh,
yeah, that's real birds, man.
You don't have that in New York.
I thought it was like an alarm or something. I don't know what it was.
No, real birds. Hang on, have a look. That's my view out.
Like Snow White over there.
That's my view out my model building.
God damn.
Oh, you're in the garage. That's right.
Yeah. I live full country almost, man.
Yeah, they don't have born in New York, that's why.
Have you got one of these, Harry? Or would you get one?
We got trees.
Sometime.
What is that? Cutter?
Yeah, like it's a German one. It's called Proses. It's like the chopper.
Yeah, I got the small chopper one.
Yeah, that's what Miguel just got.
Yeah, it's actually really cool. I used it on the GBWC build I did.
Oh, nice.
Came in handy.
You find it? Yeah, that's what I thought too. Like I'm doing stuff now and I can just reach over, grab it, slice something.
Oh, the definite time saver. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, maybe I'll try this. And I'm like using it. I'm like, oh, this is awesome. Where has it been all my life?
Yeah. I had my hobby shop sells that one instead of the chopper, and they they held the last one for me.
Good for them.
Steve said I actually modified my Lupus Rex to sit on all fours, and I like the way it looks. It actually looks more like a wolf on all fours now. Interesting idea. That bird is whistling at Zaku Aurelius's foxy self. Is someone like pranking our chat?
Or maybe he's having a hard one for Zaku Aurelius. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not here to judge. It's 2017.
I don't know. Be a girl. Harry, so you were watching the live streams when I was at that build meet the other week?
Yeah, that was actually cool.
Yeah, they recorded everything, so as long as it didn't turn out crap, they were gonna post up all the footage sometime soon, hopefully. Because I missed the last session.
Yeah, I think the only the last part was the part that didn't work when I was trying to watch.
Oh, the paint, yeah. They turned that off. There was scratch building after that, which I had to leave. I couldn't stay for.
Yeah, I think it was right after you guys took intermission. It never came back on.
Yeah, because they were doing that on. Ryan was holding his mobile phone up the whole time. So I think he just got sick of doing it that way for the live stream. The other camera work will be way better because it's you had that guy to the side was filming it direct to a laptop like HD. So
all right, cool.
Yeah, it'll be better when they post that up. But there was a guy sitting 2 seats over from me, and you know how there's always that one guy who leaves his phone off silent. He forgets to put his phone on silent.
Yeah.
That was that guy. We were 2 rows from the front, and he let his phone ring, and then he actually answered it and took the call. And I was like, oh, God.
Oh, what a dick.
Like, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm thinking, like, man, come on. We're like 2 rows from the front. We're not at the back of the room. Very disrespectful. And then he kept going.
See, that wouldn't have flown in New York. Someone would kick him right out.
Oh, man, trust me, I was tempted if I could have got away without being seen. All right, I think that's almost done. Where's my 800 grit? There we go.
Are you going to enter the Australian Christmas build-off?
No, I don't do the Christmas one. It sucks. I hate red and green. Bar humbug.
Wow.
We have another competition going on, Harry, in case you've forgotten.
Which one? Oh, no, I know that one. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
He's getting ready.
I'm going to annihilate you. I've set my sights high.
I hope so. Jeez.
How dare you come into my local competition and beat me?
Don't forget, on the first try I did.
I know. That's what I'm like. I'm gutted. That was my 3rd local comp.
I'm surprised they're actually going to send me something. I told them if like the shipping was ridiculous, don't worry about it, and they said they'd ship it to me.
Oh man, they're really good. That's what I mean. People say like, oh, screw buying local, it's too expensive. You know, and I'm like, no. Like, look, I agree. The price is a bit more up there, particularly in Australia. Like, you know, people have said, Jesus, is that what you guys pay for kits? And I'm like, yep. But Hobbyco and Scott from SMS Paints, like now that he has his own business, are really good. Like, they run the GBWC each year, and it's always a good event from what I've seen. And I attended this year's, and it was awesome with panels and tutorials and, you know, like stock that you could buy. And there are other vendors like who sell Gunpla there, but Hobbyco has the biggest range, the best hookup, because they're the Australian Bandai, you know, distributor.
Mm-hmm.
And they give back, like these competitions. Like, you know, Harry was allowed to enter from the other side of the world, and they're going to send him the prize because he came third.
That's crazy.
You know, like,
yeah, I thought that was pretty cool of them.
So that's why I'm always happy to support local, like here, because, you know, you support them and they support the community, and it's good.
Yeah, sometimes you can find it cheaper from Japan. We always try to make Gunpla more accessible in your own country first, if you can.
And that's the thing. Some people say like, "Oh man, we don't have a GBWC in my country," and it's not just that no one's willing to organise it for you.
Mm-hmm.
I've found out that it also comes down to sales of kits. That's how Bandai, you know, work out where they're going. So if you guys aren't buying kits locally, they think there's no point, because when you buy a kit from overseas and have it shipped, it doesn't, like, you know, say, oh, this is going to Australia or this is going.
No, exactly. It doesn't show that they have a market there.
Yeah, so they don't think they need to have GBWC there, you know.
Mm. So it's not worth it for them to invest in that country, you know. That's why we can have like kits like the Master Grade X and Riser that came out this year, exclusive for North America and Australia, and P Bandai and Japan.
Yeah. So Steve, how's your Vercar going there? I will have to get a new Gundam at some point, Suzabi.
What?
But is there another person in the chat? Because I don't see him.
There was that guy Steve Biddendorf was work. Oh, you missed the party. We asked what everyone was doing, and he said he was working. His family was out, so He was working on the Master Grade new Gundam Verkar.
Oh wait, is he on the chat?
Yeah, the YouTube page chat. You gotta have
yeah,
another.
I can't.
Yeah, you're on your phone. It's hard.
So Gary, don't do multiple things. Just concentrate on that. You're good.
Yeah, let's be happy I got one thing down.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, don't start doing too much stuff. Yeah. How does it fit there?
It's awful quiet. Except for those birds.
Sorry, man. I got like my neighbors mowing the lawns next door. I got the birds whistling everywhere out here.
Trying to make a part fit.
I'm gluing something together, so I am concentrating, because if I glue it the wrong way, it's just going to look crap.
What are you building?
The Zaku.
Oh, that special Zaku? What for?
The special Zaku.
Why is it not working?
Oh,
wait, didn't you already build that Zaku?
Yeah, man, I built it, but then I've stripped it back and I'm modifying the hell out of it. I'm scratch building, I'm panel lining.
Should I be nervous?
I am coming for you with like everything I can.
Oh man! All I did
Miguel
was put mine
too.
together. I haven't done anything else.
I know Miguel too. He's like working on his resin kit, but as soon as he finishes, he's like the same as me. He's like, we're taking Harry down.
Jesus Christ! What the hell did I do?
You existed, apparently.
You talk too much.
Okay, I think that's going to work. Now, I mean, at the moment, it looks like he's got like something weird on his back, but that's all right. We'll wait for it to dry and see how it goes. Do some sanding. Damn it. I got another incoming work call. Excuse me.
It's all right. Take it. He's a busy man.
Wait, are you making a Zaku too?
No. But maybe, who knows?
Nope.
No, I'm not making.
Oh, you got to make one.
Not today, though. I'm working on something. I'm way too busy these days.
Well, and everyone has to take me down, apparently.
Oh well, I'm just gonna shoot you.
I didn't know. I didn't know it was network for Harry. I didn't know that happened.
Yeah, it's everyone against Harry.
I didn't get that memo.
Yeah, I'm just sending Lance against you. That's what I'm doing. Lance is my hitman. That's how I roll. Hire people.
Yeah, Lance is already done.
Yeah, Lance is such a machine.
Lance is already done.
He's such a freaking machine, and he's so good. And yeah, if people in the chat don't know, we got Lance and Nguyen in the team. Lance is the 2016 GBWC Australia champion. He's part of the Gunpla Network team, and he's a freaking awesome.
And he took second place. He took second place this year. No, third place.
Third place
second
this
place.
year. Yeah, third place.
Third place.
Yeah, and what's the name of the guy? Kawa. I'm forgetting the name. The Japanese guy that gives you your trophy.
Wait, who? Kawaguchi?
Yeah, Kawaguchi told him that because his design was a bit too way out there. You know what I mean?
His was out there. I thought his was awesome. It's
yeah,
different.
it was awesome, but it was too different for a certain person.
I don't know. Like the only reason I made my gym is because every time I see a GBWC, it's the same thing. It's either a kit standing there, a kit in a hangar, or a fight scene.
True.
And it's not like I don't like any of them. I just kind of thought, well, what hasn't been done? so that's why I made mine the way it was.
Yeah, that's why you got like this special mention. Honorable mention, sorry.
So I got what?
Did you have like the
Hey, Bandai choice. Get it right.
Bandai choice.
Bandai choice.
That's why you got it. Like some people say you must.
I don't know the guy's name. I don't know the guy's name, but I'm calling him Mr. Bandai. Came up and congratulated me.
Yeah, that's it. Then he give you the key to Japan and everything.
yeah, that's pretty much it. And then he goes, "Look out for those Gunpla Network guys. They're coming out to get you."
Yeah, exactly. But he didn't
He's in on it.
because he was speaking Japanese, so now you scream. Talking about Gunpla Network, we just heard that we are now the biggest English-speaking group on the internet.
I heard.
It's official.
That's pretty official.
Yeah. I may post something about it later.
It all started as a dream.
Well, not really, but it's okay. We got someone in the chat saying, "Love the color of your Zaku, Mark." Yeah, it's pink. Mark's on the phone right now, as you can see. But
isn't Mark painting it though?
yeah, he did that. That's his own choice. No, it's still pink.
Wait, he painted it pink?
No, it's still pink. I haven't painted yet.
Oh, okay, I thought so.
There you go. It's getting there, I like the head of the H2 though. I don't know if you can see it. I know it's
what is that? The what is that? G still?
Master Grade H2.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's kind of cool.
It's not about design. Interesting. Painted pink. Yeah. People in the chat saying we should paint everything pink.
I plan on doing a pink build eventually. I just don't know what kit to pick for it. I have the paint. One day I'll get around to a pink thing.
What the heck? Someone is using the Gunpla Network to promote his stuff.
To promote his stuff?
Yeah. What the heck is that?
How so?
Okay. What the heck is that?
Like he's in our group promoting something, or he's in another group promoting us?
Yes. Yeah, he created an event in our group. Like a giveaway or something. Yeah, that's Kichi as well. Okay, cancel. There you go. Delete event. Confirm. People, scammer trying to do stuff.
Oh, the keyboard cowboy's out.
Who's that? Oh, that's me.
You?
Yeah,
you.
I was like, what the heck is that? Oh yeah, I got a mechanical keyboard. I forgot. Oh, damn it. Okay, so there's that. I start working on the arm already. I guess so. The only thing I don't like about that kit is it transforms, you know. Yeah. You can talk to Harry, you know.
Man, that was misrepresentation there. That guy.
What?
That guy, the host.
Oh yeah, you saw that?
Yeah, I saw. I had myself on mute. I realized I was talking to myself for a while.
So there you go, Mark. I don't know if you can see it properly. Getting there.
Wow, you're building pretty quick.
Well, like I said, it's not that much part yet. It's not that much piece. Need to do a bit of sanding at some place, but nothing serious.
So, Dannick, when you ever get an airbrush?
When I move.
Well, when you move back?
Yeah, that will be after Christmas. But I intend to invest in it because of my next GBWC project. Instead of using spray cans.
When is the Canada one?
Well, we just had ours, I think, a couple of months ago, and it was back in August. So I guess that will be next summer again.
All right, so you're right before mine then.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah, because mine was August.
Yeah, yours is like in when is it again? July, something like that.
No, August.
August. Okay, so ours is in June, I think. Anyway, I'm gonna go there to take over. So. That's the plan. I'm gonna win everything.
Like, boom. Let me show you guys how this is run.
Yeah, this is how I win. You got someone in the chat saying you should keep your Zaku pink.
No, God no.
Why?
It's like 2 tones of pink as well.
That's awesome. It's fabulous.
It's pink, 2 tones of pink, blue, and grey. It's like hideous, this thing.
I don't know. If the fans want pink, I think you should please the fans.
Yeah, me too.
No, I can't do it, man. I can't. I'll do something pink eventually. I'll build something for the girl next door, like the little, grandkids that come around from the guys next door. But not this build, no.
Not gonna happen. Not today, guys. Not today. Mark doesn't like.
So, Mark, you'll be upset when mine's pink and it wins.
If your kit wins and it's pink, I'm gonna call rigged.
I was like, Network, you heard that, right? He doesn't want pink, and that's what you want. I'll give you pink.
Yeah, if anyone's going to make something look good pink, you could probably do a Disney-themed one or something. I don't know.
Hey, Disney's famous.
Fake news. Fake news. Oh, my God.
I'm surprised we don't have like a crossover yet. Disney Bear guys.
Well, we got Totoro guys.
I was actually going to make a Mickey Mouse kit once. I haven't done it yet, though.
So you're going to make a Mickey Mouse full of money?
What's up?
You're gonna make... Have you ever watched South Park?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Disneyland episode with Mickey Mouse being like a huge dick?
Oh, with the Mickey Mouse one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me your money. No, you shut up, you piece of nerd. Mickey Mouse is
Isn't that where they had like the promise rings?
Yes, it is. Yeah. With the Jonas brother.
Yeah.
God damn it. Does Steve in the chat, does anyone else find building Gunpla as relaxing as I do? Gunpla was the reason I was able to quit drinking.
I find it passes very quickly when I'm doing it. Like, I don't know how long we've been on the live build now, but
an hour and a half, more than that, almost 2 hours.
Yeah, I was going to say, it goes really quickly. Like, I think I've been out here in my room for 5 minutes, and apparently 30 minutes has passed. It was like, wow. Dragon Ball, the room of time and spirit, or whatever it is? I've found like that room. It's out here. When I'm building Gunpla, time passes like faster on the outside or something.
Mm-hmm. No,
So what
because
you're saying is it takes you about 5 episodes to do a super move.
Pretty much, yeah.
How many sand do you need to change a light bulb?
Don't know.
Just one, but taking 3 episodes. I'm sorry.
There you go, Harry. That's my modified GM shield.
Well, that's not a Zaku.
GM donated the shield
Ah.
for a special purpose.
You make sure that's not clashing with Chris's?
With who?
Chris's idea. You know, that
Chris?
guy from Winnipeg that's with us?
Oh,
Yeah.
Chris. No, sorry. I've had less than 4 hours sleep. I'm not going well. No, I don't think so. I think yeah, like we can't say too much about it, obviously, but like Zeddy's idea was like, man, it's so good, and then everyone's like, what was I going to do? And he's already doing it, but everyone else was already like, ta-da.
Yeah, I don't think any of you picked my idea yet, so I think I'm all right.
Yeah, I haven't seen Miguel's idea, but like I'm sure he's going to do something awesome because his builds are always good too.
Well,
that resin kit.
Yeah, him I'm worried about.
Yeah.
I'll have to figure out what he's doing.
Now that you've seen Lance and Zeddy.
Yeah, well, they're the only ones who are finished, so.
Yeah, that was really good too.
I was really surprised of his work, and he's a freaking beast, that guy.
Okay. Well, guys, I am going to have to go because I've got some other stuff I need to do. I need to do some outdoor painting and other things. So life gets in the way.
Well, if your life doesn't work with Gunpla, just give up on life.
Yeah. I also need to go for a 5-kilometer run, which I'm not looking forward to. So
thank you for joining us. And sorry for that late thing.
yeah, that's all good. That's right. But I mean, now we ran it late. Now Harry's here as well, so you can keep working. You're not on your own.
Yeah, exactly. He's not that bad.
Oh, now he's got a small talk with me.
Yeah.
Let's talk about our problem.
Yeah, man. All right, guys. I'm going to say, well, it's good night for you guys, but good afternoon for people on the right side of the world.
The right side, shut up. We're going to conquer it. We're going to invade it.
Allies, except Canada. Yeah, we blame Canada for everything.
Everybody does.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Exactly.
Deal with that.
That should be like Dannick's intro theme, hey, for like when he does a build and the his reviews are going up on YouTube. The Blame Canada thing song.
It's just copyright stuff. If it wasn't copyrighted, I use it.
Yeah. All right, man. Have fun, guys. Catch you later.
Take care, man.
Later, Mark.
Bye.
But you know what? You just give me an idea. Actually, I should like start my reviews and all videos like dress up as a good Canadian kid with the toque and everything, and drink like a bottle of maple syrup.
What are you doing this for?
Everything, reviews, podcast. You know, just go full character. You know.
Go ahead, do it.
Like with
you won't.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I guess people will like it.
Just start wearing a T-shirt with either a P or a T on it.
I was thinking about wearing a Canadian shirt, you know, like Montreal Abs. Just go full Canadian with the square shirt. Yes, sir.
It's funny when the Blues play anyone from Canada and they're at home and a Canadian team scores on them, they actually blame Canada over the loudspeaker.
That's all right. So what are you doing right now?
Just doing the hand painting of the chipping on the Zaku shield.
How does it look like so far?
Looks all right. Can you see that? It's tough to see because I think the lighting is back here. Yeah. It looks all right. It's my first time doing it. I never did this before, and I guess it's coming out all right because I had a whole bunch of people message me and asking me how I did it and stuff, and I don't think I'm no expert on it, so I just kind of told them how I did it, but I'm sure there's a better way of doing it.
Oh, for sure. You're just trying stuff and it worked.
But yeah, I mean, I figure I got to try a new withering technique on an okay kit, so might as well give it a try.
Exactly. No, I'm thinking about my my GBWC entry for next year, and I don't know if I should go with a full mechanical Vidar, or I was thinking about redoing another high-grade goof custom, but I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna do a diorama, but I need to think about it. I'm trying to find
the goof custom from 18.
Yeah. I don't know yet. I was thinking about doing a dessert diorama, you know, but
okay.
I'm still thinking about it. Maybe I should go with something a bit more original.
Yeah, I would definitely, you know, like I saw some pictures from the Canadian one, and nothing against the Canadian one, but you know, the build quality isn't as good as like, you know, maybe Australia or the Philippines.
Well, you have to keep in mind,
you know,
it was the first one, eh? So.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, anything you do is pretty much gonna be, you know, kind of original, but I'd still definitely, you know, you figure if this is going to be the second one, you know, the attendance is only going to get bigger and bigger and bigger throughout the year. So it's going to make it harder to win. So, I mean, you might as well go for something original now and something that could, like, really wow everybody, considering it'll be the second one where, you know, the attendance will be low. And then, you know, say down a couple of years, the attendance is so high, you might just make something just to be there and, you know, compete and not, you know, like kill yourself.
We got Steve a question for you, Harry. Are you a Blues fan because he's living in St. Louis?
What am I?
A Blues fan because he's living in St. Louis. I'm a huge
Blues fan. I don't live in St. Louis. I live in New York, and I'm a huge Blues fan.
But yeah, to go back to that GBWC talk, I'm still trying to figure out what kind of thing I should do, you know. Thinking about a diorama, but I want something original also.
I mean, if you want something original, a desert scene or anything, they're not going to be real original. Everyone's, you know, there's been a bunch of them.
I'm trying to think about something wacky a little bit. So I'm not sure yet, like, because of my past, I was thinking about an RCMP like suit or something. That could be funny, like a Monty. Like take a Zach dress up as a Monty.
You could also get the I think it's the high grade the G Gundam kit of Master Asia has the horse.
Yeah, that's true.
So you could totally use the horse and as maybe a Zaku on top of it. And then if you want to make it funny, I would make it like almost like a really sharp mountaintop where the horse's feet are almost really close together and he's holding on just to stay on top of the mountain.
I like that. I like that.
You know, you could add like, you know, you could add snow to the top of the mountain and then like, you know, a couple trees on the way up and then basically like, you know, he's at the tip of the mountain, but he's trying to hold on with like, you know, his 4 feet. I think that would be pretty funny. Something like a Dudley Do-Right kind of thing.
Yeah. I was thinking about that. I'm not sure yet, you know, like depend on how I feel at that moment. But I want something wacky, something that will make people laugh, but also that.
That's exactly why I did my gym build. You know, like, did I think it was going to win? Absolutely not, because I've seen the talent that goes there. I just wanted something that, you know, I'd make that I know everyone would look at, whether they hated it or liked it, and just go, all right, that's different. You know, a lot of people would smile, laugh, and take pictures with it. You know, and that's all that mattered to me. Like, I didn't really care about winning too much, but, you know, it was nice.
You had fun, so that's the important part, you know.
But yeah, definitely doing something different. You know, it'll keep you, you know, away from the crowd of everyone else doing the same thing, and you know, getting, you know, lost in the mix with everything.
Yeah, because you got so many war scene. I mean, the war scene are cool, but you got so many of them. You got so many like same kind of diorama. Always the same kit. Almost.
Yeah, and like with the war scene, like the same thing. The war scene, yeah, they're cool, but you're competing up against every other war scene that's been made before, and everyone that's at that day. If you do something funny or something different outside the box, you're not really competing with anyone. You're just competing on how funny you made it and how much everyone likes it.
Exactly.
Because no one else is really going to do stuff like that.
And if I can represent my country,
so with that, it
with
just comes out to execution. Yeah, I mean, as long as you pull out good execution, you'll be fine. All right, hold on. I got to plug my phone in. I'm dying. Hold on.
Okay. It's going to take like 10 minutes.
People. No. There we go.
Good job. I'm proud of you. You're able to do it. It's a big step for Harry right now. Don't realize.
All right. Standing with the wires is going to be another freaking battle. Come on. All right, hold on. We'll get some pledge to hold it up. Good old pledge. All right, we got pledge. Keep holding. Sorry, internet.
All right.
All right, how's that?
That's good.
All right, I'll have to take a picture of this lady. You'll be amazed on what I just did to hold it up.
You're building an old set just to hold up your camera, your phone, sorry.
There's a tripod, my airbrush pot that I spray extra paint into, a pledge bottle, and it's leaning up against the light on my desk.
Oh, damn. Yeah, take a picture just to remember how to do it for next time.
Yeah, this is pretty ridiculous. I'll have to get my wife's phone and take a picture of this. This is kind of dumb.
Hey, if it work, it work, eh?
Yeah, no, I didn't know the tripod thing only goes sideways. The one I just bought, it only goes sideways, so I can't go up and down with it.
Steve is asking, has anyone tried to paint digital camouflage on a kit? Just wanting some pointers if so. I never tried it. I want to try it with a Jesta, but I know some people on the group already did, so maybe you should go ask there. I already did it. Sorry.
Wait, what was that?
I completely I'm losing my English tonight. Steve in the chat is asking, has anyone tried to paint digital camouflage on a kit? Just wanting some
camouflage.
Yeah.
No, I haven't tried that yet. It's very time consuming trying to cut out all those, basically right angles and little shapes and stuff. I know I've seen it.
Yeah, we got a lot of people in the page on the group that did it.
Yeah, I think there's one or two that actually did it on the page. I don't remember who it was, but it came out really good. But again, it's very, very time consuming.
Yeah, my French accent is getting worse, man, since I'm back in Montreal. It's just I don't speak English.
You're picking up their bad habits.
Yeah, I don't speak English anymore here. I always speak French. So. I need to move again. I can stay here too long.
How long are you staying there for?
Was supposed to be 3 years, but I might try to leave quicker if I can.
All right.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
How close are you to Chris?
I'm closer to you than Chris.
Oh, really? Oh, it's that far?
Yeah, it's that big. Canada is a big country, man. It's crazy.
I know he's up north because it's always cold.
Yeah. Like, let's say I want to drive to your place. It's gonna take me maybe 10 hours. You're in New York, right?
Long Island, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna take me maybe 10 or 12 hours to go to your place. And if I want to go to Chris' place, it's gonna take me 25 hours.
Holy crap!
Yeah, I just did in Montreal. It took us 40 hours of driving.
Jeez.
Yeah, we did a 16 hours nonstop because we were so tired to be on the road. We just decided, okay, let's do it straight, no sleeping, nothing. 16 hours.
You didn't want to fly and then ship your car over?
No, because what happened. I sold my car there before moving back.
All right.
And my friend didn't want to sell his car; he wanted to keep it. So we decided, okay, we're gonna move with your car, and we used the car to pack some important stuff like my computer, Gunpla stuff. The important stuff.
Yeah,
And,
the important.
yeah, because I mean, I didn't trust the mover with the Gunpla, so I just put it in the car. And it was less expensive that way because it's super expensive to take plane in Canada. And
All right.
we just did it that way, man. And after on the last leg when we did the 16 hours straight, I think me and my friend we just wanted to rip each other's head at that point because we've been sitting beside each other for 40 hours. I mean, at one point you can deal with that anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I like road trips, but that's a lot.
Yeah, that was long. Not gonna do that again.
Yeah, we're dreading. I'm dreading my next vacation. We're supposed to go to Shanghai and Hong Kong.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, sorry. Hold on a minute.
Just gave up.
Fell. We fell. Hold on. All right, MacGyver.
You can do it. You can win.
Come on. I had it before. It was sleeping.
Don't give up, Harvey. Don't you have a tripod or something?
It's the tripod is holding the top of it, and the base of the tripod is in my airbrush pot because it has to hold it on an angle. So
okay.
It's trying.
Yeah, it's a mess right now. It's all right. You will find a technique.
Yeah, eventually I'll figure it out. It works for now.
So I'm
going to.
Yeah, sorry.
What?
Wait, what were you saying?
Oh, all right. Yeah, since I'm dreading going to Hong Kong and Shanghai next year. The flight is I think to Hong Kong straight is 15 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, it's I think if it's a layover or something, I think it's around 20 hours.
Okay.
And if we go to Shanghai first instead of Hong Kong first, I believe that one's around 20-something hours.
Why Hong Kong? Why are you going there? I mean, do you have a special interest?
We're going super interesting. We're going to Hong Kong Disney and Hong Kong Shanghai. Hong Kong Disney and Disney Shanghai.
Okay, yeah, that's your big Disney pilgrimage, right?
Yeah, me and my wife, we love Disney, so we're trying to get them all done. So this will be like our last resort before we have kids.
You were saying Tokyo Disney. Are you going there?
We want to go there. The problem is, a flight to Tokyo is very expensive from here.
It is.
And we were thinking about doing all three at once.
Okay.
But just the flights alone on the other places we're going are expensive. So it's still, we're talking about it. We just don't know how cost effective it's going to be.
Okay. Well, I can look out for you. I mean, I got a special deal for travel. So.
That would help. Yeah, I mean, the wife's looking up everything, and she's got some stuff, but like I said, it's still, this is going to be like a once-in-a-lifetime thing. We're never going to go back. It's so expensive.
How much is it to go to Japan for you? Just by curiosity.
Just to go to Japan, a flight is over, I think it's around 1,500, 1,000 to 1,500 just for the flight.
Holy moly. From New York, right?
Yeah, that's how much it's actually going to cost us to go to, I think she looked it up, it's around 7 or 8 for the flight to Hong Kong. But then since I'm a tall guy, I'm 6'4", I have to get the extra room seating.
Yeah.
So I think that put it up to almost 1,100 a ticket.
Holy crap.
And that's one way. That's only to Hong Kong.
Okay. Wow. That is too expensive.
Yeah. I mean, then we're talking, we're going to stay in Disney. And I think Hong Kong has, I want to say 4 resorts. And the cheapest one is I think it's 200 something a night.
Wow.
Yeah. So between that and then Disney itself is around 100 a day to get to. And I think we're going to go to Disney for 3 days. So we're looking at a close $8,000 trip.
For how long,
maybe
like
10
4
grand
months?
with like food.
How long are you gonna
Yes,
stay there?
we're thinking about. I think Hong Kong. We're gonna stay there for 3 nights, and then Shanghai for I think 4 nights, and
Is it,
then it's almost a day of traveling there and a day of traveling back.
yeah, is it gonna be the first time that you're going out of the US or?
Well, we took a cruise once, and we went to it was a Disney cruise, and Disney actually owns an island in I think it's the Bahamas.
Yeah.
And then we also went to Mexico. So we went to Mexico. It's technically out of the U.S., but
Mhm.
that's pretty
So
much all we went to.
yeah, okay, okay. Yeah, you're gonna love it, man. I mean, I
Yeah, it
love
should
to.
be pretty cool. I mean, like I said, it's not for everybody, but we Disney hard. We're huge Disney fanatics.
Yeah, I noticed. But
Our
yeah,
house is like, littered with Disney stuff.
you're gonna love it just to see other place in the world, and you going to China. It's such a culture shock, you know.
Yeah, it'll be definitely different. But I mean, we're not going like a lot of people are like, oh, you're gonna go to Hong Kong and China. I was like, no, we're literally just going to Disney. Like that's
Mhm.
it. I'm not, I'm being Shanghai for 4 nights. I'm going to Disney for 3 days, and the other day we're just basically resting and
Yeah.
looking at the resort, and that's about it. I was like,
So
I'm
you're
not
going to China
leaving.
to live the full American experience. Gotcha.
Pretty much, yes.
It's
A lot
okay.
of people are like, oh, you're gonna go see the Great Wall of China. I'm like, no, I'm gonna go see Disney. That's all I care about.
Oh damn, that's funny.
Yeah, we don't really care for that other stuff. We're just, let's go see Mickey and say hi and go home.
Yeah, but I assume if you go to Japan, you're gonna go see the Tokyo base and everything.
Oh, if we ever go to Japan, like I said, I don't think it'll be on this trip. I'm definitely going to different things. I know there's a whole underground arcade, that has like, a whole bunch of Tekken machines and,
That's crazy.
basically basically everything I'd love to see in Japan. So Japan won't be, we will if we do go to Japan, we would go to Disney in Japan, but we'll definitely see everything else too. Because I mean,
Yeah,
she's a huge anime
yeah,
fan. I like video games. What won't we like in Japan?
yeah. Well, like I said, I can. I don't know if I can say that out loud, but what I'm gonna say it's last time I went to Japan for my flight ticket to go back and forth,
Yeah.
it cost me in Canadian $800. So
What's that in American? Like six?
like 600, 650.
Damn.
I had like a couple of I had stuff like in Seattle for like 4 hours, but I mean at that price it's worth it,
Yeah, I mean, I think our flight to California, when I just went to California, was on 600 a piece.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's crazy. So if I can find something for you, I'll let you know.
Sounds good.
Because Japan is a like me, like I stayed in Japan in the past and I lived there for a couple of months of my life and a couple of years. And if you're a Gundam fan, I think it's a place you need to go.
Oh, definitely. If we go, I mean, even when I'm going to China and Hong Kong, I'm pretty sure Jim's coming along. So,
Yeah,
I think Jim would love to see Japan too.
yeah, I'm sure you will. And since you're such a tall guy, I'm gonna be so impressed with you.
Dude, we got like Chinatown in New York, and in Chinatown, if I go there, I'm the tallest person there by far.
I mean, I'm 5 feet 11, and I was the tallest there, so I don't even imagine you. You'd be like a
Yeah,
freaking giant.
I just tell them I'm a basketball player. Hopefully, they believe it.
Oh, they will. Steve in the chat saying, when I go to Japan, my first step is the one scale unicorn. Dude, go see it. It's worth it. And when you're done, well, go to Gundam Base Tokyo. If you go to Japan, go to Gundam Base Tokyo. Buy the special kit from there, like the special edition kit, but don't buy your kits from there because they are so expensive. Go to Akihabara, to Mandarake,
Yeah,
or Yodobashi. That's where you need to buy your
yeah, I'd
kit.
love the Gundam base. I don't think I would buy anything there just because basically usually everything I buy, I paint. So for me, like P Bandai and special editions and stuff like that it's pointless because I'm going to paint over it anyway.
Yeah, it's pointless, but it's just like because you buy it from there. You know what I mean? It's just because it's coming from there. So if you can get like maybe one special edition because it's from there, like Gundam Base Tokyo.
I'd buy a pencil from there and keep the receipt so it says I bought something from there.
Yeah, why not? I mean, if you can buy a pencil or what else do they sell from there? They sell like caps or that kind of stuff, you know? Merc.
Don't they have those cool like foods in that coffee that like they usually put like a Zaku face in it or something,
Oh,
right?
that's the Gundam coffee. Yeah, you got three. Well, you got one in Odaiba Dive that's just beside the Gundam base. You got one in Akihabara, and you got another one. Where was it? That was in Osaka. But the one in Akihabara, if you want to go there, you have to wake up early because you got the line and it's crazy. And
yeah, I don't even want to see it.
Yeah, when I was there the last time, it was for the when was it? No, it wasn't for the anniversary of Gundam 00, but it was like the birthday of Setsuna. Yeah, I remember. Have you ever watched Mobosu Gundam 00?
Nope.
No? Okay, well, the main character name is Setsuna, and I was there with a friend just eating, and like one of the waitress come at us, and she was telling us, "It's Setsuna birthday," and she was going crazy.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
That's what she said on his birthday.
Yeah. It's like it's a fictional character birthday. I was like, okay, can I eat my eggs now? I mean, she was trying really hard, but they don't see like in Osaka, they don't see foreigner often, so they are. I was impressed, and they are even more impressed when we are like huge Gundam nerds.
Yeah, I mean, said if we ever did go to Japan, I think we'd have to spend a whole week there because me and her are both also like wrestling, and New Japan wrestling is up there for favorite. So we'd have to go watch New Japan somewhere.
Yeah, for sure. Steve, I just want to see the unicorn in person and see the reaction of my son face. Worth it, man. Worth it. I didn't see the unicorn. I see the RX-78 too back in the day, just before they remove it. Like I left Japan, I think. Was it like 30 days before they remove it? And yeah, it's worth it. You have to go there. I'm being all nostalgic again. Don't start me on Japan.
I'm not a big unicorn fan. I'd go look at it and see it just to see it and be cool, and then I'd be like, I wish it wasn't this kid.
Yeah, well, it's just because it's impressive, you know. Like you missed the RX.
Oh no, it'll definitely.
But that makes sense. I mean, it's one of the most popular kits. It's one of the most popular design. People like it. It's the evolution of the ERX-78 when you talk in terms of canon.
Yeah, I get why people like it. I just not a fan.
Well, that's because you saw it too much. Is it, or you never liked it?
I just never really liked it. I mean, okay. I thought the story was a little confusing for me, and I don't know. I wasn't a big fan, and you know, for me, it's weird. I'm a weird guy. Like, if a lot of people like something, I don't like it. Like, I just don't like to follow crowds.
So you're a fucking hipster. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, definitely not a hipster. I don't have the beard or the skinny jeans for that.
No, but you have the mentality, though. Oh, it's all right, man.
Listen, I was hipster before. I was hipster before there was a hipster. They're copying me.
Oh goodness, did you just say that? It's all right. I can get that because it's just when it starts being popular, it's being overproduced and it's everywhere, and like other kids or other stuff are getting forgotten or looked over.
Yeah, I mean, I like, to tell you the truth, I don't like the burst mode of Unicorn or the battle mode, whatever the hell it's called. I like the destroy mode. Yeah. I like it when it's, you know, just the Unicorn and it's just white and plain. I kind of like that.
When you look like a ground suit. That's what you're saying.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I like the ground suit. Yes.
Sorry, it's a nice design, but I can understand why you don't like it. I wish personally,
I'm just sick of it.
Yeah, I wish they would have put instead the RX-93, but they wanted to impress people.
That would have been cool.
They wanted to impress people with a full light-up suit and.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, all the bells and whistles.
Yeah, well, that's Japanese. Wow, already 10 o'clock. It's okay. Time goes fast.
Man, I hate hand painting.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I'm just gonna put some music on at that point. Need some stimulation. There you go. Steve saying I wouldn't mind if Sinju Stein was sitting up front either. Yeah, the Stein. I mean, I really like this Sinju Stein design, but it's not that popular yet, so that's why it's not. But it's a cool kit. Do you like the Stein?
I like this. I like the Cianju. I'm just, it's another one of those kits you see all the time where I'm like, okay, I'm sick of it.
Yeah, but it's a cool design, so you can understand why. This
Oh
was,
no, I definitely understand why people like it. Cool. It's not that I don't like it. I'm just sick of seeing it.
that makes sense. What do you think about the Stein?
And it's tough. And it's tough. It's tough with those like iconic, the iconic suits like that, where not too many people are gonna, do it different. It's like, oh, I got a Cianju, I got a unicorn.
Yeah.
And then, they basically keep it white, or the Cianju, they keep it red. And it's cool because it's like, it's an iconic suit, but it's not something anyone really does something different to.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what just kind of mostly annoys me.
I guess why. You're gonna keep it red,
I mean,
or just keep it like candy coating, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's cool. I mean, I'd probably be in the same boat where I'd be like, oh, it's so cool looking this way, but I guess it's tough to actually want to like change the color, change something to it, and just after a while, it's like, all right, I've seen this, everyone's done it, I mean, maybe that's what someone has to do at like a GBWC now is like take a iconic suit no one will do something to and do something completely different to it.
Mm-hmm. Where is that? Okay.
Or make a Mountie version of a Zaku.
Yeah, that could be something nice.
If you do it, I think it'll be pretty damn cool. I think you should really do that.
I'm thinking about it. Like, I'm not sure yet because I haven't started yet, but I might do that.
I'll tell you what. You got a year to do it. If you don't do it in a year, I'm going to do it because I think it's a cool idea.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Might do it, might not do it, but at the same time, it's because I was thinking like something that represents me, like something funny. I say, yeah, man, Monty Zaku, that makes sense.
And then also, like if I did it here, people would be like, oh, okay, that's cool. But you're doing it in Canada where it makes sense. You have the Mounties, It's like me doing the gym with, the Statue of Liberty. I live in New York. The Statue of Liberty is in New York,
Yeah, exactly.
It makes more sense.
That's why I thought about it actually, because you did the New York thing. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. He's from New York, so New York represent, proud New Yorker.
I think you should do the Mountie. I think it'll definitely be a cool idea. I mean, whatever other idea you had, I'd still do it, and then, you could always see if the Mountie thing doesn't work, then, go to the backup plan, go to the other one.
Yeah. Mm.
But I don't think anything you're gonna do is gonna be a better representation of Canada than a Mountie as a Zaku.
Exactly. We got Steve saying in the chat, I like the Stein over the Sinenju. And he's also saying, do a Brett all Sinenju Stein love.
I mean, is there a difference between the Stein and the Cianju besides the white?
Yeah, a couple actually. Like I can show you. Keyboard.
Yeah, because I really, you know me, I really don't know high master grades too much, so.
Just trying to find a good picture.
I thought it was just a recolor.
Oh no. Like, okay, let's go with that picture. Like you will have to look at your phone.
I'm looking.
Do you see it?
Okay, yeah. All right, so does it have a smaller backpack?
Smart backpack. It's a bit more boxy. Like the legs are completely different.
Yeah, it doesn't come to a point. The legs don't really come to a point that much.
Yeah. It's like the how you call them? I got a blank. The Earth Force, how you call it?
The Earth Federation Force?
Yeah, something like that. It's like they took the Synergy, stole the design, and make it like Earth Force design, you know?
Yeah, all right. I actually never saw them side by side. Now I can see there's a difference. I never knew there was a difference. I always thought it was just a different recolor.
I mean, you can see that the Synergy is the base of it, but at the same time, they made enough change that it looks different. Yeah, but it's super cool looking. I really like that design.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Bandai likes to just change one color and call it a new kit. So that's what I thought they were doing here.
That's what they call P Bandai, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I say you know too much. So are you excited for any new GBF kits?
GBF? Gundam Build Fighters?
Yeah, they are releasing 2 new high-grade kits this month.
I actually haven't finished, the Build Fighters Try, so I never even saw the newest, show. I didn't even watch it yet.
Me neither, so that's good.
I heard a lot of people say it wasn't that good, so I'm not rushing to get through Try to get to the new one.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there's always a cool kit, but it's always like, it's not that it's a cool kit, it was just an existing kit that I like that they changed a color and something on, so I don't really want to give Build Fighters credit. It's always something I already liked. It's like, oh, cool, it's a gym. I already like the gym. Cool, man.
It's nothing special, but Fighter good try.
I mean, I do have...
Yeah, go for it, sorry.
I have 2 of the new gyms, but I haven't really built one yet. Yeah, the new gyms from the show. I have 2 of them, but I haven't built them yet.
Yeah, we got Steve in the chat mentioning that the Sinju Stein got the mono eyes. I know the Sinju got the mono eyes, and the Stein got regular Gundam eyes.
Like eyes or a visor?
Eyes. Not a visor.
Like grandpa eyes?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. That's cool.
Yeah, it's a cool looking kit, like I said. You might.
Like I said, it's not that I hate the kit. I'm sick of seeing them.
That's alright. Makes sense.
Like if someone did a Cianju and it was like, I don't know. I feel like if I did one, I would just make it blue for no reason and weathered the hell out of it, and I feel like everyone would hate me.
Well, it's done well. They will not hate you, you know.
I hope not.
Anyway, you got your fan base. They will not hate you.
I think Jim has a fan base. I just leaked on.
Yeah, he's more popular than you, that's for sure.
He's got his own page that he allows me to mod.
Freaking Jim. Getting there.
All right, cool. I think I got all the chipping done on everything but a leg and a helmet.
What do you have left?
Well, I originally tried to do a different painting style on the helmet. And it was basically, I think I showed a couple people. It was almost like a highlight shading. And I did that with painting. And I kind of liked it. And then for some reason I decided to do this chipping. And I liked it better. So then I tried to wipe off the helmet that I did the highlight shading on. And it was ripping the paint off. So now I got to basically repaint the whole entire helmet from beginning and gunk wash it. Yeah, I got to redo the helmet completely.
How much time do you put on a kit habitually? I mean, you can release like almost two kits every week. How much time do you put on one?
Yeah, I actually have. Well, this one hopefully will be done by next week. I have a Zaku one I'm building. I got the other Zaku that I built, and then I have that Quell kit. I forgot what the hell it's called. It's like a Jim Quell. I don't know. Where the hell is it? I have that somewhere where I built it, but I had to modify it with I had to put magnets in the arms to get rid of seam lines, so it was becoming a pain in the butt. So I put it to the side.
But how much time? But
now I got to start.
Like 20 hours.
What's up?
How much time do you take to make a kit? Actually, like 20 hours, 25 hours?
I don't know. I've never really timed myself, and like you say, I do like 3 at a time. So it's really tough to figure out. Like I'd really have to like have a stopwatch and actually do it. I think the only kit that I've ever done 1 at a time was my GBWC build, and that's only because that one took me about a month, and the only reason I didn't build something else is because I had like basically restrained myself. I wanted to break open a kit like crazy and just build it because I was getting so sick of building the base and so sick of doing other stuff with the Statue of Liberty. I was like, I just want to build a Gundam, and you know, I had to basically restrain myself because I wouldn't have finished it on time if I would have did another kit at the same time.
Yeah, makes sense.
So I don't know. It's like my friend Nick says. He says I work really efficiently. So usually when like one kit is in a certain process of painting or drying, there's already another kit being built, and there's also another kit being modified at that exact same time. So
that's why
I don't really
doing commission.
I mean, if anyone wants to buy my stuff, I would, but I think I have to find the fool first that wants to buy it.
Oh, it's easy. I mean, you get some people selling horrible kits for $600.
Yeah, it was funny. The only one, it was weird. I never thought about selling my kits, and when I made that Barbatos, the Barbatos sliding down the mountain, I think that was like almost a year ago.
Yeah.
When some guy messaged me from the network, and he really loved it, and he's like, "Oh, I totally buy that off you, and I want to put it on my mantle." And I just joked around, like, 'cause I thought he was joking. And he's like, "No, seriously, how much do you want from it? I will buy it off you." And I didn't even know what to say. Like, you know, I didn't know. I didn't want to be an idiot and be like, "Oh, $1,000," and I also didn't want to be an idiot and say, "I don't know, $20." Like, I didn't know what a price would be, and I never thought about selling it, so I just didn't even think about it.
Well, that's how we gauge it. Like, how much it costs you with the all materials you have, like to put like the Barbados. It's like $10 to buy. You put all the materials that you use on it, so you put that price in, and after that you just put your time. So how much time it took you, and you charge by. Let's say you are deciding that your time is worth $20 an hour, or $15 an hour. I don't know. So let's say you put 10 hours in the kit, so you're selling it like around $150, $175. You know?
Yeah, I mean that's the other thing too. I'd have to time myself to see actually how long it took me to do it. I mean, like, you know, I forgot who he was. He's still in the group, and you know, I was actually gonna tell him like, listen, you know, I'll build you another one because like I kind of liked mine, and I was like, man, I really never thought about selling it. So I was like, man, I could just build another one. It's not a big deal. But you know, at that time, I was building like 2 other kits I was into, and I just didn't have the time. But it's just like I think I wouldn't mind doing commissions because then like, you know, certain person would be like, hey, I want this kit, these colors, and you know, whatever, and then I'd be like, all right, no problem, and I could do it, and I wouldn't have a connection to it because it wasn't one that I wanted out of my own mind. You know, where if I'm building something, you know, from my brain that, you know, I really wanted, and then someone was like, oh, I want to buy it, it's like, I kind of want mine though. You know, I think I have like 60 kits on my shelf, and I'd say about 20 of them already have paint and dioramas in my head already set in stone for them. I just have to have the time to do it.
Yeah, well, if you can make a bit of money out of it with commission, I mean, that's gonna pay for your own hobby, you know?
I mean, like I said, I would do it if someone asked me, so I mean, that's not out of the question, but, you know, that it just someone has to ask me first.
Yeah, well, I'll take a Jesta.
I do have a Jesta on the shelf,
Yeah.
and I have no idea what to do with it.
I mean, if I was working, I would buy. I will ask for a commission from you. You know, just to encourage you. But at the moment, I can't.
I mean, I never really thought I'd own a Jesta, and I only got it because I had another kid I didn't want, and I traded it with somebody, and I got the Jesta out of the deal, and you know, I just never thought I'd have one, so I have no idea what to do with it. And you know, it looks cool with the same colors on the box. I love the colors on the box, but I definitely want to do something a little bit different.
Okay. I just want to respond to Steve right now in the chat. He's saying that he want to do the digital camouflage with his Synergy Stein, and he's gonna try to find a big sniper rifle for it.
What happened? He's doing a sniper rifle?
You remember when he asked regarding that digital camouflage?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to do that with the Synergy Stein, and you want to
That
find
would be pretty cool.
Yeah, you want to find a big ass sniper rifle for it.
I mean, that's probably going to be tough just because the Sandra Stein's a master grade. I mean, how many master grade sniper rifles they have besides, you know, the Jim and did they ever make the Zaku sniper?
Is it for the Saku Zaku or the Jenny Raiden? I don't even know. Seriously, that's a question.
I don't. Does Ridden have a sniper rifle? I thought Ridden has a
Yeah,
bazooka.
he got the Hyper Bazooka. That's right.
I mean, you could always make your own sniper rifle. I mean, you could. The gun is already long enough. You could probably just take the barrel off and add one of the circular tube plot plates to it, and then you know add the muzzle back from the original gun. So basically, just making the centerpiece longer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that would be kind of cool.
Like your Euban's Ninja Stein, but cool. I like that.
Yeah, one day I'll get around to digital camo. Just you know, like I said, it's very time consuming from what I know. So right now, I just you know don't have the time for it. Too much stuff doing.
You could do the digital
But
camo on the Jesta.
I believe you can get a print up. I believe you can get a print up of like digital camo that comes in like a sticker form, and then you would just add, you know, like you would paint one color, and then you would add the digital camo stickers, and then you would paint another color, add the camo stickers, and then you would add the main color after it, and then take all the stickers off.
Mm-hmm. Steve is saying in the
I
chat
mean,
that
that's basically
you like your idea
of what?
of the sniper rifle, I guess.
Yeah, I mean the rifle. Like I said, you could pretty much make anything into a sniper rifle. Like, here, let me see. I have them right here. You got these. I don't know where he's from, but they have. I don't know if you can see these. These evergreen scale models makes these styrene strips, and they come in actual diameters of circles. So you could basically just cut these out, and you could actually, like I said, you can cut the muzzle off, and then you can cut like you know if there's like a little mid piece between the actual body of the gun and the muzzle, and you cut that out, and then you would add this styrene to make the gun longer, and then you know you could add like a front grip or something like that. You know if you want for the sniper rifle. I mean, you could do that pretty much in any gun. If you look back at what was it the custom Jim cannon that I made that's on the desert base. If you actually look at his pistol, I cut the end of the pistol off and gave him almost like a silencer type tip of the gun, which made it a lot longer than the regular Jim pistol. And like I said, you could do that with any gun, and you know it definitely changes the look of it. And on that custom Jim cannon I built too, I put like I scribed a line on the end of it, so it wasn't just like a plastic tube that I stuck on the end of it. I actually put a line going all the way around, so it gave it a little bit of detail.
It's one good looking cute. looking at that part, the freaking arms. That's the thing with that kit. Freaking transformable kit.
Is that high grade or master grade?
Master grade. Because I'm a racist.
You build a perfect grade yet?
Not yet. It's too expensive. I didn't have the opportunity, and I don't know which one I want actually.
Yeah, my buddy keeps telling me I need to build one, but I'm in the same boat. I don't really love any of them, and they're also expensive.
Yeah, like at first I thought I should go with the double riser, but I have like 4 of them in master grade, so I'm like, nope. After that, I was thinking about getting the unicorn because I like the unicorn design, but now I got the mega size unicorn, so that's a big no. So, like, what else do they have? I mean, the Zaku is so old, I'm not that interested into it. I want something a bit more.
That's the funny part is I think that would be the only one I'd probably would be the Zaku, just the green Zaku.
Yeah, well, it's cool looking. Don't get me wrong, I like it. It's so it's such an old. The gimmicks in it are so old, you know. So that's why.
Oh,
I'm
it's
like,
definitely shows its age compared to all the new ones.
I was thinking about the Benchino and I really liked it, but I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm gonna wait to see the perfect grade X. Yeah, but even then, like, I'm not sure about it at all.
Yeah, they're so expensive. And I mean, like I said, I like weathering and detailing. I feel like if I did a perfect grade, I'd be here for half a year doing half the details and stuff.
Oh yeah, just look at Henry. He's building. Is it Henry? Henry did the mega size RX78 too, and he did like all the weathering and everything. It took him a year to build it and finish it.
Yeah, I mean, I have the mega size RX72 and the Zaku's, and I basically just built them, and they're on the side of my TV as like bookshelf ends.
Yeah.
And one day I'll get around to painting them and stuff, but I just know it's going to take me forever just to do a leg, and it's just like I could just do like 3 high grades in that time.
Steve just pre-ordered his first PG, and that's the Strike. That's one that I like actually. I was thinking about the Strike too. That or the Strike Rouge. They are cool looking. I like them.
See, my other problem with the perfect grades is I have that huge glass cabinet, and I don't even know how many I built, but everything I built is high grades. I don't even think I could fit a perfect grade in there. And then on top of that, just, taking up so much space for one kit would kill me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I still have a master grade on my shelf I haven't built. And, I'll get around to that one day. But even that, I don't even know if it'll fit in my cabinet. I don't know if it'll, like, I was worried when I was building my Jim Goes to New York that it was going to be too tall to fit in my cabinet. And it's actually, I think, like a couple inches under from shelf to shelf.
Okay, so your
cabinet
is not that tall. That's what you're saying?
My cabinet it's huge, but where I spaced them out, there's like, I think there's 6 glass shelves in the cabinet, or maybe 5. And the way I spaced it out is I figured, all right, I'm only going to do high grades and, maybe little dioramas, whatever. So the gym kit was way taller than I thought I was going to make, with the whole base of the statue, and, the actual statue is taller than the kit. So I was really nervous it wasn't going to fit in the cabinet, but it does. But a master grade is going to be close. I don't know if it'll fit. It might fit in my bottom shelf, but I don't know. I'll find out when I build that master grade.
It's worth it, though. Have you built a lot of master grade? Or?
Have I what?
Build a lot of master grade in the past?
I've never built one ever.
Oh, no, for real? Wow.
I've only built high grades and SD, and that's it.
When do you intend
and I
to
built,
start
I think, I don't know. I have the here, actually I think I have it on the shelf. It's an old master grade. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's the gun cannon. It's the to tell you the truth, a lot of people don't know gun cannon is actually my favorite suit. It's actually not a Jim, it's a gun cannon. Jim is second, gun cannon is first. So I figured I'd get a gun cannon master grade as my first master grade. I got it I think I got it almost. It'll be almost 2 years
Wow.
come next year, the beginning of the year. So it's going to be on my shelf for almost 2 years now.
You should go for it, man. It's maybe you will like it.
I have no doubts that I will like it. You know, the problem with me and master grades is one, the size. You know, I could fit more high grades in my cabinet than I could master grades.
Mm-hmm.
And number two is just the variety of kits. Like I like master grade kits, but I also like the off the wall high grades that'll never become a master grade.
Oh, that's true. That's for sure.
You know, like even like this Zaku I'm building now. The
Isaac.
man, why can't yeah, the Zaku that I'm building now, like it'll never be a master grade, you know, but it's a cool kit. It's a cool design. It'll never
Are you talking about the Isaac?
It'll never get a master.
The Isaac have a master grade.
High Zaku has a master grade?
Yeah, yeah. Let me check.
Oh, it does?
Double check to make so. There you go.
It really does?
Yeah, do you see it?
No. Oh, yeah, now I do. Oh, wow, it does. All right.
We got over 200 master grade. It's not as much as I grade, but I mean, there's that.
All right, how about this, though? There's no way this is a master grade. I don't think it is.
Yes, Steve, that was this, the GM with the Statue of Liberty, that was Ari.
There's no way there's a Hammurabi as a master grade, is there?
No, I don't think so.
I didn't think so. Yeah, see, I like I like the occasional different kit. And, you know, I do like a lot of grunt suits. And I know there's grunt suits and master grades, but there's just such a bigger selection of kits and high grades. And
that's true.
Like I said, it's not like I'm not going to like this master grade. And I think I'll love it. But, you know, I could buy 2 high grades for the price of 1 master grade. You know, I could have room for 2 high grades for the room of 1 in my cabinet.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's just stuff like that. It is cool, though. It definitely. I can't wait to build it. I just keep pushing it back.
Because it's time consuming and all that stuff.
I mean, like, you know, now I have to finish this kit. Then I got that secret build that I'm doing. Then I got that Australian kit, Christmas kit I want to do. Yeah, hopefully my Christmas kit will be pretty cool. I think it'll be definitely different.
You want to talk about it?
See if people
is it a secret?
I don't really think it's a secret. I mean, all right, so the Australian group has like their challenges and they let me be in them the last one. So it's definitely cool because they have like you know, instead of building something you know, that I like and I had an idea for, it makes you think outside the box. So this new one they have is it's a Christmas theme. I think they did this last year, or the year before, and you basically have to make a Christmas themed Gunpla. You just gotta, you know, you can't just add snow to a kit and go, oh, Christmas theme. Like I think I think a couple guys like took like the bear guy, 2 little petite bear guys, and they made them into like Christmas elves with like they're holding candy canes, and you know, it looked really cool. Like it looked different, and you got to think outside the box.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I already had this cool idea. I was obviously going to take a gym, and I'm going to paint him exactly like Santa Claus, and I'm going to make him a leather stack. So he'll have a leather stack in his back, and he'll be standing on top of a roof, and there'll be a chimney, and that's about it. It'll be like Santa, like Jim Santa, or Jim Claus, or Santa Jim, one or the other.
That's nice.
So I never, like I said, I would have never thought of doing something like this if this challenge didn't come up. I would have never thought of doing it, but you know, it's kind of cool. Like, you know, I gotta give it a try and you know do something different. And you know, I have so many gym kits sitting on the side. It's not like it's gonna go to waste. So
no, exactly. You put him in the chimney and he's stuck in there.
yeah, it'll be like a pitched roof. Like the diorama will be like a pitched roof, and you know, I'll make a chimney. I'll scratch build a chimney from like some styrofoam, and I'll probably go get some brick plot plate, put that around the chimney, maybe have some smoke come out of it, and then, like I said, I'll paint him all up so he looks like he's wearing Santa's costume. Maybe make a plot plate belt buckle, and maybe like a little Santa hat and a beard, and then somehow I gotta either me or my wife will have to make like a little like leather sack he's holding over his shoulder.
Yeah, just go all in with that.
Yeah, I figured it'll be cool. Like I said, I have so many gym kits. I got to do something with them. So this is definitely something.
Steve is saying in the chat that he saw your New York entry at the booth back at the con.
Oh, he was in New York?
Yep.
Oh, cool. Did he hate it as much as he did online as he did in person?
I don't know about that. You should ask him. Are you still working on your end painting, or are you done? What's happening with that?
Who, me? No, I still got stuff to paint. I'm just trying to think of what to do. I know I can't do the helmet. That I got to airbrush.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got to do these legs. I think this is done. These are done. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to put decals on this kit or not. I think this one's done
I
too.
think this one looked better with decal, actually. My brother just built it. That was his first HG, actually. That was his first kit ever. No, second kit. But that's the first one he bought with his own money.
Yeah, I don't think I saw him finish. He put decals on it?
Yeah, he put decals on it and he painted it.
Oh, I didn't. I saw him build it, and I think that's the most I ever saw. I didn't see him do anything after the build.
Yeah, well, because we didn't take picture, but yeah,
there we go. That's why I didn't see it.
Yeah, we didn't take picture of it, but
Hey, you got that photo booth?
Yeah, for sure. I'm asking him, but we just forgot about it, because right now he's working on his
get
first
that
master
up.
grade. But yeah,
look at that. He just started Gunpla and he's already passed me in skill level.
Yeah, he's 13 years old. I'm so proud. But yeah, he painted. He put some decal on it. He top coated.
Oh, definitely get it in that photo booth and take pictures. I want to see it.
Yeah. Do I have a picture of it actually? Let me check. I may have some stuff, but
like I said, I think you only posted up him buying it, him holding it up, and then I think him holding it up with it straight built, and that was it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Which master grade did he get?
I bought him the Zach Coutu Johnny Ryden.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. You were asking our opinions on it. I think that was the one I kind of wanted too.
Yeah,
that one's pretty cool.
Because he preferred ground suit and he preferred Xeon. So there's that.
Yeah, that's definitely a cool looking kid. I like that stuff. Someone just made I think it was where was it? One of the GBWCs. He's in the group and he took it was a Gelgoog and he made it into a Johnny Ridden custom.
Yeah.
And it was like in front of like some kind of portal or something. And he's in our group and it came out really cool. I really liked it.
Yeah, I saw it
and I told him you saw it?
Yeah, I saw it. It's in my file for the build of the week.
Oh, the Johnny Ridden one?
Yeah, the Gelgoog, yeah. The Gelgoog with the portal.
Yeah. That was the portal. That one's awesome.
There you go. So you have to keep in mind he's still 13 years old, so he had some issue with painting, but.
Hey, if I showed you what my first kit looked like, you guys would laugh at me.
There it is.
Let me see this thing.
So he had some.
That's actually really cool.
So he had some issue with the store right there. He had some issue with his num mark. But
you see how the hand is where it doesn't hold the gun right?
Yeah, but it's a holding kit, so that's what I expect.
Yeah, the hand is just garbage. I couldn't deal with it.
Yeah. But he's trying,
yeah, that looks good. Like I said, the only problem I had with the kit was the hands. I hated the hands, and not holding the gun properly just annoys me. So I got like, I don't know, I couldn't even tell you how many spare hands I have, and I just took a couple spare hands and painted them up, and now he could hold the gun either across his chest, or he could hold it like a normal suit and actually hold it out to shoot.
Okay.
You guys got to post that up, make him famous. Come on, get on it.
Well, I'm gonna work on that. Just trying to figure out what I'm doing right now. I'm getting tired.
What time is it?
It's almost
Only
11
10 o'clock.
It's 10:30 right now. I have a feeling I forgot something important. Okay.
Is my buddy Nick in the chat? Is he trolling in the chat?
I don't see him. It's been a long live build so far, almost 3 hours, and we got Steve saying I had an idea for customizing the GM sniper too, and make it a hunter from the Destiny game with cloak and all. Yeah, well, that could be cool.
How's he gonna make the cloak?
Yeah, that's a good question. And what kind of exotic are you gonna give him? Oh shit, that's some Destiny talk right there.
I mean, you could make it out of cloth, and you could. I think you could. Oh man, you could use what is it called? Hold on, I have it here. Mod Podge. It's like a glue that hardens and it stays clear. So you could actually paint it over the cloak, like say the inside or the outside of it, and then hang it on the kit the way you want it. And when the Mod Podge dries, it'll dry, the actual material in the exact, shape you wanted it in.
Okay, that's nice. I need one.
Yeah, so like if you decided to make a cloak and you didn't want a plastic one, you wanted to make it out of fabric, you could use that Mod Podge stuff and it'll work great. Because otherwise, if you just use like regular, let's say like cloth or something like that, it'll never hang, the way you want it. Especially if you want some kind of like dramatic pose where like the wind is blowing it, you'll never be able to hang it like that unless you had like some kind of wire. Kind of like the Christian Bale Batman, where his cape had like the wings, that like had the wires in it that stayed static when he like flicked it.
Mm-hmm.
So like if you want something like that, look, you could only do it with like the Mod Podge or actually with actual wires itself.
Okay. That moment when you realize that you built something in the wrong size, the wrong side.
I do that all the time. Come on. If I'm not doing that, I'm dropping a piece on the floor and looking for it for about a half an hour.
Oh man, that just happened to me yesterday. I was going nuts.
That's why I always have a flashlight at my table.
Yeah.
Always dropping. Oh man, I totally didn't make enough of this paint. Come on. There we go.
What's the issue right there? Okay, that's there.
So where was Miguel? He was too busy to be in this?
He's working.
Oh, he's working.
Yeah. Or some excuse like that,
That's a weak excuse. Sounds like a cop-out.
Yeah, I think so too. What the hell? Is that? Am I that stupid? I think I'm that stupid, Ari.
If I comment, you might ban me from the group, so I'll pretend like I didn't hear
Okay. I'm that stupid. Am I? What the fuck?
Hey, is Steve still there in the chat?
Yeah, he's still there. He's still talking.
Hey, Steve. I don't know if you know it, but there's I think it's November 25th in Queens. I'll have to give you the information when I look it up. There's going to be a meetup at I think it's like a Chinese dessert shop in Queens, and it's a Gunpla meetup. Apparently, they did it in April. It's the same people. They had a big turnout, and I believe they're doing it again in the 25th of November. And me and my friend Nick and I think my friend Gerald are going to try to make it out. But it looked like a fun time. Looked like a lot of people. They bring their kits. I believe everyone who shows up gets a free drink. So it'll be a pretty cool hangout, I hope.
Looks like I'm missing a bug cap. How did that happen?
Is it a polycat?
Yeah.
You don't have like a spare box of them?
Yeah, somewhere. Still back in my box here. Oh man, that's pissing me off. It's just sitting.
Yeah, Steve, if you I think it's on the East Coast Builders site or something like that. If you can't find the information, just message me and I'll find it for you and I'll give it to you. I'll most likely be there. And I think everyone usually brings a kid or two and then they take like a whole big group picture with all the kids.
Yeah, man, I think I will call it up for tonight. At that point, we've been on for almost 3 hours. And I need to go find a ball cap, so
What's up?
I think we'll be done for tonight. We've been streaming for 3 hours now.
All right. I'll still be working when we turn this off, so.
And it's like, yeah.
Not
so thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you, Steve, for being so active. And we guess we'll see you next time. And yeah, that's it, guys. Have a good night. Take care. Bye.
Thanks to Mark, too.
Yeah, thanks to Mark when he gave up on us.
To feed the birds.
Yeah, take care, guys. Bye.